The Shred Shed Podcast.
Yo, what up? This is Earl Shreds, boy.
And Sydney Shreds.
Ooh.
And this is your #1 podcast.
For all things rock and roll, music, or just plain awesome. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, at Earl Shreds. And don't forget to check out the website, www.earlshreds.com. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming on the live stream. If you're on, we should be landscape view in YouTube and Facebook. They've been popping a little harder, so if you're on now, I don't have the chat. I'm sorry. I'm using the phone. And I got Instagram, the portrait mode up on live as well. TikTok banned me last night, round 2, with my awesome buddy Hayden, and they did not give me the appeal this time. I appealed it, and they did not let me back on TikTok. And I'll take my business elsewhere.
They banned you because you spoke your opinion, huh?
Yeah, it's Chinese software anyways.
I got you.
You need one? Yeah.
Yeah, please.
So I'd rather take my money, my hard-earned stream views, to Facebook. Good American company.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's okay, TikTok. I see how it is. I think we're good, man. This is episode, what is this, 17? I think it's 7.
I don't know. Let me find out.
Yeah, fine. Go to, well, they're not all on my, they're not all published. I think this is 17 or 18. Dude, I'm so sorry, Austin.
This will be 15.
Whichever one it is, it's the best, man. That's all
What
I
is
gotta say.
It was 14 on the...
That was Sydney. Oh, that's 14?
Yeah.
So 15 is Justin, 16 Hayden, 17, yeah. So this is episode 17. I don't have Sydney here again to monitor the chat, so we probably won't be... Braden might be monitoring some of them, and I guess Braden Shreds is here to replace Sydney.
I guess so.
Yeah, if you're in the chat, say who's better looking. We're trying to get a poll going. Who's cuter? Me, or me? What do you think, Braden?
Tight race for Sydney and him, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's me, bro.
Yeah, they both got long legs.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So if I can't respond to you in the chat, I love you. And if it goes wrong or anything, I'm using a different software. And we'll just see how it goes. But none of that matters because today we have on the one, the only Austin Tellez, my homie from way back, it seems. And it's really not way back, but it seems like way back because we met, what did you say, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Somewhere right around 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think 2 years ago off, can you hear me, my jewel? Off social media, right? Like Facebook.
Yeah,
Hey, it beats Craigslist.
it does, man. Yeah.
I'm glad
Found some funny stuff on there.
I'm glad those days are over with. But it was a show. Oh, you're the reason I play at the Whiskey Barn.
Oh, there was. Yeah, because we went with Brandon.
Yeah, somebody reminded me
last
that.
minute, yeah.
And but Brandon, you were the one that got the gig.
Yeah.
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 And you got us in there because I guess they saw us play. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Somebody reminded me. I think me and Brandon were talking about that night the other day, and we were both like, "Holy shit!" We didn't even realize because we love that place, and
It's great.
I love playing there. So thank you for like introducing me to
For
that.
sure.
Let me turn your mic up a little bit. Hold on. Are you good?
Yeah. Man, that was super last minute gig too. They hit me up and said, "Hey, like we had somebody cancel. We need a trio. What do you got?" And all of my guys are booked up, so I'm like, "Man, I got to pull something out of my ass." And at the time, I was talking to Brandon about playing at LHB, and so I just hit him. I was like, "Hey, man, I need somebody tonight to come play a show with me." I was like, I had my lead player that was going to come, but he had to back out. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Well, I got my guy." I was like, "Who you got?" He said, "I got my buddy Dalton."
DP.
I was like, "Let's do it, man. Let's run it."
Yeah, and we did it big that night.
Yeah, dude, we crushed for
I
sure.
still tell people about the time when you did "Can't You See" that night. It was freaking legendary, bro.
Good tune, man. I like
Yeah,
that
it's
song.
everyone plays it, including myself. But you hit it strong that night. It was very.
Have your nights, man. Have your nights.
No,
yeah.
you do, and it was moving that night. Dude, have you ever? You never seen him before.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Austin sings amazing.
Mediocre,
dude.
man.
No, he'll say mediocre. He's one of the best singers in town, dude. especially like it's not like too low or too high. It's like the nice, some dudes sing low, some dudes sing high.
Yeah.
It's like a real nice top mid range, just how I like it.
Hard to mix.
Yeah, hard to mix.
Hard to mix. Yeah.
Sits right where the lead guitar sits.
Definitely. I harmonize with him on accident sometimes.
No, it ain't no big deal, man. It's cool. Sometimes it reminds me of a solo. Like you hit the ooh.
I like to do my Beyonce runs every once in a while.
You get a little ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, lordy.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that in you.
Yeah.
Maybe next show we could get that, dude.
Dude, hey, let me know, man.
Would you sing the Star Spangled Banner?
Absolutely not.
Oh no.
No, dude. Dude, I've thought about that so many times. Like, I've been waiting for somebody to ask me to sing like the national anthem or something, and like,
I was about to ask you on here.
dude.
Hey, if you're in the chat, and say if you want Austin to sing the national anthem.
It would. I don't know if they pay for that kind of stuff, like when famous people do it, but it would have to be an astounding amount of money for me to try to butcher that.
10 grand
I don't know if I would do it for that.
in front of 60,000 people.
Oh no, definitely not.
Yeah.
Let's add another zero, maybe.
Yeah,
A lot of people to embarrass
What did I
yourself in
say?
front of.
Yeah, 100,000, because you may end your career that night.
You may end your career. I mean, who did it at the basketball game?
Recently?
Was it Fergie? I think.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I did see that video, and people in the comments trying to, well, just give her a break.
Give her a break. No,
she didn't even seem to care though.
No.
There's a video of Stevie Ray Vaughan butchering the Star Spangled Banner, just horribly.
It's hard to believe, but I do believe it.
Well,
it's a hard song, bro.
He tried to do it on the slide, and I don't think he was a slide player.
Yeah, he wasn't really.
He was probably trash too, but
I think it was when he was sober.
Oh,
because he was older.
When was that?
He was the last.
Yeah, he never really was.
No, yeah, he was.
I mean, he was.
The last 3 years of his life, he was completely sober. It was after he had a mental breakdown in Germany. Had a little freak out.
Yeah,
had a little moment in the hotel room.
Seen a couple things, huh?
No, there's a really inspirational video of him talking about him getting sober on stage. And he was that's a lot of his fan base remembers him from his sobriety, and that kind of made him a legend because he got sober and then died 3 years. So it was really sad because he seemed
good.
Yeah, well, the music he was making was better. Like the last, the album he did with his brother that has the telephone song. One of my favorite Vaughn songs is him sober, and then he was getting more into jazz.
Yeah,
it's
he's
crazy
getting into
to
all
say.
those like Z flat chords and
all these people are like legends, But I was never I was a big music guy. Like I like to listen to music and stuff, but I was never like I know every song by this person or whatever. Blah blah blah. Like we're talking about Stevie. Like I've seen his stuff, I've heard his stuff, but like
you don't vibe with him.
Dude. He's like
He's
inspiration. Like my category that I wish I could fit into, but I'm not that caliber of a player by a long shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I could sing just blues, like that kind of style, I would. But I'm not.
Me too. Bro.
I'm not the guitar player to be doing that.
Neither am I.
mean? Like,
no.
Like we do Pride and Joy. I think every fucking cover band does. But
I do a really good one, and you do Sing It Well, and that's the one. I feel like Stevie gave us that song.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Like that, he even knew. Like, all right, I'll give y'all one song you can play at cover bands.
It's really the only song that you can cover and play acoustic rhythm to and not butcher it.
There are a few bands that can do a great Texas Flood.
We would do Crossfire.
Yeah, I never hear that one done. I've never heard anyone.
I think honestly that
song.
was probably our best song that we did.
I've never heard anyone, including y'all, cover it. Well, I've tried to cover it, bro. I've seen bands cover it.
Yeah,
and it just
she gets pretty close.
Yeah, everyone gets close.
Yeah.
But
we all get close.
We're looking for 110%.
I'm so far from perfect when I do it, but we give it hell,
It was inspirational when he got sober, but my favorite is when he was not, because especially when it wasn't good for him, but when he was like obliterated, dude, his like eyes would roll back, and
Just iconic.
yeah, a legend, dude. I think
There's
about him a lot.
I do too, but in a sense that like I wish I could do half of what he can do. Not like, oh, I'm such a big Stevie fan. Like it's just I know how good he was, like when he was doing it, and if I could be half that good, it would be a lot better than 90% of the people today.
Oh, me too. I don't
Oh, if he was still alive.
I don't listen to.
Oh yeah,
I don't listen to
You
his
know?
music a whole lot, but same. I guess it is. It's just like how good he was,
yeah.
and how it just seemed like he would just, bleh, you know,
Fall out. Yeah.
He didn't even. It wouldn't even work.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
like even when that video of him playing the national anthem, it just looked like he didn't want to be there. Like
Because he didn't.
yeah, I'd rather be in a smoky bar playing.
Yeah.
Dude, he's the GOAT, man. R.I. Rest in peace.
There's an iconic video of him, and I'm sure you've seen it, but he's like playing a song, playing a solo, pops a string, and the guitar tech is like brings him to another. Dude,
And he never stops playing.
I wish I had a production dude to put.
I
That
would
video
stop the whole fucking song if you know what I'm saying? We
No,
pop a string, and
bro.
I'm like, just fucking
Not
cancel
that-
the show,
not-
dude.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I saw that video a long time ago. That was kind of one of the things that video. He's just
Never stops.
swapped it out,
yeah.
dude. Daddy, Big Daddy. Like,
Yeah.
can you think of any artist that
No.
swag like that? Bro,
No.
right now.
No.
Oh,
No.
well, BB King changed the string while he kept
I'm
singing.
talking about
That's
today.
big, BB King.
Right
he changed
now.
it himself.
I've seen the video and it was swagged up, but I'm talking about right now.
Oh, right now?
Marcus King, maybe.
I bet he could swag it
Kenny
up.
Wayne.
Yeah, Kenny Wayne could probably swag it up.
Marcus King.
Kenny
is
Wayne does swag it up.
phenomenal.
I just finished the song with one less string.
yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah.
Never and it's probably not as good, but it.
You got through it.
Oh yeah, I don't care. I really.
yeah.
Some of them don't sound bad. It's when like it pops and another string goes out of tune.
Yeah.
That's when it's like. Ugh.
Well, yeah.
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 That's going to
And
happen
that's
every
90%.
time.
Yeah, 90% of the time, you know.
Oh, I've had that happen on Hurricane right before we play that song or during it, like in the intro. I'm like, this is
Not
embarrassing.
good.
This is an
Yeah.
embarrassing situation.
I need it on this song specifically, and it pops.
Yeah, and it's on this turd burglar right here. You
Yeah.
like my new axe?
I like it, man.
It's pretty metal. Yeah, I don't know if y'all
Probably wouldn't fit my group, but you know.
probably wouldn't fit in a lot of groups.
I kind of want
Are
one.
we still streaming? We're good?
I think so.
I wish I had my phone. Are you on? Check on YouTube and see if it's on. But I don't know. I'm looking like an idiot. I guess I'll talk to the recording mics if it's not. But this is the new one. Austin's gonna get me at a gig. This is what he wants me to play the
No.
whole time. I think Empty Glass.
Maybe, dude, yeah. Click every pedal you have on. Too. Yeah, definitely.
Where'd you get it?
Hold on, I gotta say it clearly because I love them so much. It was sold to me at Andrew's Music by the legendary Sadie Williams, who I am desperately trying to get on this podcast. And she sold it to me, chopped it up, just went in to go get 2 XLR cables, and then I walked out with this. I mean,
Yeah.
she didn't really have to try to sell it to me. 'Cause
And
Well, you
just
just
cool
found it
spot.
and you were like, yeah, I'm buying that.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I always wanted Dave Mustaine's one of my heroes, and he always back in the day used to be sponsored by Jackson, and he played that exact one, but he had like his black one is legendary, dude.
Yeah.
And I always wanted one.
I have no clue who that is, but
Dave Mustaine is
He's the
Megadeth.
leader of Megadeth or the singer of he was
He was in Metallica,
oh,
but then
Yeah.
they had that
I
thing.
know that name.
he did the first album. He was the lead guitar player of the first album for Metallica, and they fired him because he was a drunk.
That happens to a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happens to a lot of people.
But we were talking mess about him yesterday because Kirk Hammett is the guitar player for Metallica now.
Mhm.
We were saying how lame he is. He's still
He
mad
is.
because
The drummer's not very good either.
Yeah, he took Dave's spot and he wanted. They're mad that Dave got successful as fuck because
Yeah,
they were like,
Megadeth was huge.
"Yeah, dude, you get
Still
fired
is.
from the biggest band on the planet, and then you're like, everybody's like, damn, that's the worst." But not my boy Dave, and I saw him last year, and he still kills it as an old man.
So let me ask you this, Dalton. You probably don't get asked too many questions on your podcast.
No, I don't. I'm usually the one asking.
And
them.
it's funny because you're like, damn, what do I say now? Let me ask you, if you had to tell top 3 people that influenced you playing lead, who would it be?
It's
Straight lead guitar. No, nothing to do with the music.
it's
Just guitar.
in this order: Stevie, Dimebag, Eddie. In that order.
In that order.
I have that answer.
So Stevie is gonna top everybody by a long.
No,
margin.
Stevie's number 3.
3. Oh, okay.
And
so
then
he's 3.
Dimebag number 2,
Mm-hmm. Eddie.
and then Eddie is number 1. My top.
Gotcha.
Eddie is like my dude. Like
Yeah.
I like when he died. I cried. I really cried a lot.
Mm.
Like, and I mean, I'm not afraid to say I cried, but I don't cry a lot. I think I cried when my dad died and when Eddie died. And maybe when I was a kid, I shit my pants. But
I'm sure.
as an
It happens,
adult,
dude, it happens, bro.
yeah, as an
When you
adult,
mean when you were a kid, it was yesterday. Dog.
yeah. Well, I mean, I have. If anybody's pooped their pants as an adult, shout in the chat because I'm there with you too, bro. But Eddie is my. I have that picture of him,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to get Dimebag. But he was.
Let me ask you this:
He was the GOAT.
what did he play in? What was
Van Halen.
Van Halen? Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I thought, but I didn't want to.
Well, that was his last name.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was what they were called, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Van Halen.
Van Halen. Yeah, got you.
But he was just the first to. I don't know, man. It's just something about the way he was.
But with Sammy Hagar. Yeah.
He was.
Sammy's better.
I don't care about the singer. I'm not there for.
What do you
I'm
think
not
about-
there for David or Sammy.
What do you think about Prince?
Oh,
Prince is fantastic.
yeah, he's probably 4.
Really?
Yeah, no doubt.
Straight guitar skills.
Yeah. Oh
no, but to me, I like his songs. Too.
He's
I'm not-
he's
so-
better
so-
than you think.
no.
Overall note has nothing to do with their voice, no vocals, no anything. Nothing to do with what they play, just how they play and straight licks.
He's probably 4 in my book. Not best ever, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah,
if you can
definitely.
define, but
So it would still be Eddie no matter what.
always Eddie. Yeah, always Yeah, no doubt. Eddie is, in my opinion, he is undefinably the best guitar player. In that it's just the things he did on the electric guitar.
Weren't done yet.
Yeah, everybody still sounds like Eddie.
And that's the thing is like, if you get lucky, I feel like Stevie. He has insane skills for his time, anyways. But he got lucky that nobody was like him at the time. Nobody.
Yeah,
far as how he sounded, how he played, what he played, how he played it,
Yeah, and he redefined blues. Like, not
Yeah.
He just.
No, he did though.
Yeah, he made it. Stevie is the GOAT to me in that he made blues that you could listen to at a party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's
Upbeat blues.
You could put it on a country playlist and it could come up. And
but
be
even it's not just sad or like dark, dusty bar music. It was like you can listen to Pride and Joy. I've listened to Pride and Joy at a party. Like it's
it's like I do. You've played my set before. You know what we get into, but like BB King's on my set list.
Yeah,
you don't see that from like a country singer. I mean, you may. I don't know. I haven't.
I haven't.
But
I forgot
that's one of my
Yeah.
influences. Like because my dad showed me years and years, and like when I was like 8, 9, 10, he's like, "Hey, look at this video, BB King."
And it was him.
It was BB King playing "Thrill Is Gone," sitting down how he always does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With Lucille, like just shredding.
At what show?
And I couldn't tell you, but I just since then I've been addicted to BB King and just what he did. And even when I play BB King, vocally, that's a song that I get to play with. It's one that
That's what's fun. You go, ooh,
exactly.
yeah.
Whoever's playing lead for me, I'm gonna have my part and sing, and then everybody in the band's gonna cut up. Tevin's gonna have a spot where he's
He could do a little
going
salsa,
hard. If you're playing, you're gonna have a
little solo.
3 bars to just rip.
That's why I like going to the open mic blues jam sometimes.
Yeah, I love doing that. That's what I came up doing was blues jams.
Yeah, but Eddie to
Not
me.
me.
Did you do those?
No.
Oh, you're lucky, bro. Well, I guess I still do them, but
I wish, man.
it's a love hate.
All this shit was an accident for me, bro.
Yeah,
Music was an accident for me.
in that you just
In a
started
sense
playing
that
the guitar. Or?
I bought a guitar, and I liked music, and I was like, "Damn, this is cool! Like, I would love to do it." But I bought a guitar, and 6 months later, I fell into a gig that I didn't even want to play. But a good buddy of mine, Cody, man, I love him to death. Grew up with him. He was a really good guy, and he's doing his thing now, man. Still, he's just working or whatever. But he knew that I was playing, and I was like singing with my guitar. We were just friends, or whatever. And And I had posted like my first cover of me playing like terrible, just butchering it, but singing. He was like, "Hey, bro, I talked to the guys uptown, and I got y'all an open mic gig. Y'all are gonna play next Wednesday." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, y'all are gonna play next Wednesday." I was like, "Dude, I've never sang into a microphone. What are you talking about?" He's like, "Suck it up, bro. Like, we got flyers, and like we're gonna do it."
What, did he just hear you sing somewhere before?
He's known me for years and years and years, and I was starting to play guitar or whatever, and like we were hanging out, and I had posted a video of me singing and playing. He was like, "Dude, like you got something, bro. Like, you should do something with it." And a girl that was good friends with him at the time through boyfriend, whatever, like they were just friends or whatever, but she sang as well, and she's phenomenal, bro, phenomenal. And so our sports bar in town, it's Dayton Sports Bar. I'm sure you've
shout out to the freaking
Dayton Sports
Bar, bros. Shout out to the Dayton's.
I cut my teeth there, man. I'm thankful for them, and I'm not necessarily thankful for them, but thankful for George. He ran it, and his dad owned it.
Yeah, everybody does. I'm thankful that the community has such a great place to hang out on a Monday.
Yeah, and so they gave us a Wednesday night, like a 6 to 9 open mic gig, dude, making like $75 a piece at the time, and
hey, that's good.
When I got the gig, the first night that we played, I could play like literally no bullshit 7 songs on the guitar, like the most simplest shit ever too. Like, and so we would play our set, and then like the next set, I'd be like, "Man, there's nobody in here that was here earlier. I'm gonna play the songs again." Just play them again, and like eventually over time, I played that gig for 2.5 years. Cut my teeth there, bro, and then I got a lot of opportunities out of that because I could do whatever I wanted to do, and most of the time there was nobody there, so I got to play, and it's different. I can sit here and practice a song, but when I sing it on stage, it's not going to sound the same. So no. I got to see what it was going to be like to sing the stuff on stage, and then we started to get traction, and people started to actually show up and to listen, and then so I never had a break-in stage because I fell right into it,
Yeah, all at the Dayton Sports Bar. I did not know that.
All at the Dayton Sports Bar. I cut my teeth there, bro. We played a couple. It's in the same strip. It's called Fishtails.
Yeah, I know the place. That's cowboy shit, bro.
No bullshit, dude. Like barely bigger than this room. We would sit there and like you didn't need a speaker in there, but like you wanted a mic and shit.
You want to feel like a rock star, dude.
Yeah, dude. We would sit there and play 4 hours, like split $100 just to play, bro.
Whole bunch of Can't You See.
Yeah, no, that came later on. I wasn't hitting those notes yet, man.
Oh damn, yeah, there's a bunch of wagon wheels.
But dude, so many wagon wheels, dude. Yeah, wagon wheel for 5 hours straight. But
hey, bro, people hate it. Like everybody hates this song. We were at a gig, and it was like a private event and long. We're like, what should we play? It's kind of like play whatever you want. And I'm like looking at the crowd, and it was like bunch of white people. I don't know what else to say. A bunch of nice white, and I love them to death. But I was like, I think we should play Wagon Wheel. And they were like, "Man, I don't want to play Wagon Wheel." No, hell. I was like, dude. I was like,
sometimes you got to, bro.
I was like, let's just play it. They
lost their mind.
Danced the most to that song.
Dude, it happens. It's stupid, man.
And I like, you got to do it. I don't mind playing it.
We'll be playing a show cutting up. Like, I'm trying to sing my ass off, like, to get these people to get a reaction. Lead player's trend or whatever, and then I bust out, like, fucking something stupid, dude. The dumbest shit, and they're like, fucking, hey, you've been killing it.
That was it, like, bro.
What the fuck?
Especially when I'm, like, sauced up. I'm like, man, I don't really want to think.
Let's just play. Yeah.
Play a couple chords. Let's just get her going, I played in Bay City on Saturday. And
Mason?
No, with Chase the Night. And I think we played Parker McCollum's song, and they went so hard for it. And it was like an older Parker McCollum. I was like, are y'all just not finding out about this song? It's like, this shit's already old in Houston.
Exactly.
I can't believe how quick they run through shit here. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, it's crazy. But going back to the Dayton Sports Bar, bro, I got to meet and play with a lot of people that have influenced me a lot throughout just growing as a musician,
Mm-hmm.
My cousin, my cousin's Micah Cheatham. Yeah, it's my cousin.
Blake told me that they got a whole, it's a whole neighborhood full of fun.
Oh, dude, yeah.
He lives here and he lives here.
It's right down there. We all live about 5 minutes from each other, bro.
I would say, you're part of the The cul-de-sac.
Somewhat. They're Liberty. I'm Dayton, so I got to cross the river to get to them. But they, but dude, like
you
Micah,
about the Trinity River.
yeah, no, yeah. Micah and Dawson and another. I think it may be Joel.
Yeah,
and
Dawson
Replay.
lives
They all
in there.
live together, but it's crazy. I mean, it's badass.
It is. I can't believe how many, and y'all are all talented.
Yeah, definitely. Micah's dude. He's a phenomenal singer, but dude, he can write his ass off.
Oh,
I'll give him props on that. Like some of the songs that he has, if you actually listen to the lyrics, a lot of people don't. They just listen to the music or whatever. But like lyrically,
at a bar and want to hear it.
Talented, bro.
Yeah, y'all shout out Micah Cheatham. He's gonna. Did you reach out to him? He said he would come on.
I think
I'm
I
sure
did.
He will.
Oh, he will. Yeah, he will.
Let me check.
No,
Dude,
he'll come for sure.
I wanna
Dawson as well.
Yeah, Dawson's got to come on. Yeah, Braden's gonna reach out to you, Micah, and Dawson too. And then I'm gonna have all y'all individually. And then the final episode, I'm gonna have you, Blake, Dawson, Micah. Who else? We're gonna have a whole date.
Shane, we gotta have Shane.
Well, I guess they are Liberty. Yeah. No. Who's in Dayton besides you? So you're the only Dayton one.
Yes,
oh,
so,
yeah. You run alone. Okay. So
run alone, bro.
Yeah, we'll have to have a Liberty episode. Sorry, y'all can't come on Austin's. We got to find another Dayton artist. Is there anybody else in Dayton?
Philip Griffin.
Oh yeah, he can come on. He's good too, right?
Yep.
I think I've seen him before. Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty close. It's like it's the whole Huffman Liberty Dayton.
Yeah, man, we'll get Logan on with us. He's right up the road.
But real talk, y'all, I don't know. Y'all are the only ones man up come on the podcast. Like some people, I gotta beg them to come on, but no, y'all just come on. Bro. I like it.
Chilling, yeah.
Yeah, because I guess some people think it's like Some people think it's like their moment or something. Like this, I'm like, bro, I get like, I don't get that many viewers. Like I'm happy with the numbers I get, but
they come with like a sheet. What are we gonna talk about?
Like, yeah, just tell me if you don't want to come, bro, and
just say no.
Yeah, I wish they would, or just if you're too big, because then they go on another one, and I'm like, whatever.
I don't understand that either. Nobody, if they're playing our scene, they're not too big, dog.
No, dude. I meet dudes that are signed artists that have a third of the followers on the line that I have, and I'm like, and I'm not the dude that's gonna be like, oh, good, so they got this many followers, I'm so cool, but I am like, dude, is there something I'm missing? Give me my deal.
Let me know the strategy here. Yeah, definitely.
If I can get help, I'm trying to get. I need Miller Lite to sponsor me. They're getting all this free credit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes, but hey, dude, we got a fucking shit ton of talent around here.
It's unbelievable. Is YouTube in the stream still up? Can you check? Or check. If it's on Facebook, then it's on the other one.
It's on Facebook.
Oh, it's still live? Okay, then it's good. Yeah, why?
I don't know, bro. I asked myself the same thing. Well, really what I asked myself is if I go to another state, are they going to have a town like this? Like within 45 minutes of each other, there's 15 outstanding artists. You know what I mean? I'm not even including myself in that because
I am.
I don't.
Yeah, you know where?
I don't have an opinion on myself. But
no, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Asheville,
I don't
North
either.
Carolina.
Maybe Nashville, but
no, Asheville. In North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Asheville.
Yeah.
Trashville.
I'm saying, say we drive to a random bum town like
they're not.
Dayton in Louisiana.
I've drove to them. They don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I've even hung out in other music scenes and seen them.
I mean, just I'm gonna go off of what I can think of right now. Artists that are fucking stupid talented that have all the potential in the world. For one, Shane Porter, dude, my best friend, man.
With the Shadies.
Shady Trees, Shane Porter and Shady Trees,
love
dude.
Him.
I'm telling you, I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for Shane. Just giving me some guidance, and if I had a question about something, he would always give me a straightforward answer, not give me the bullshit. Probably 5 years ago, I've been playing guitar, singing, doing music collectively for almost 5 years, not even. Mm-hmm. And I asked him one time, I was at a show, and we were like friends, but not real close. I was like, how do I get better? Like, how do I get to the next level? And he was like, Shane, he's bothead. He's a chill guy, dude.
I don't know if he's the guy to ask.
He likes to smoke and do his music and
live
just
life, yeah.
Vibe, if that's what you want to call it. And
that's
he was
what
like,
he does.
He was like, bro, 24 hours a day, man. That's it. Or he said, practice 23 hours a day and sleep 1. And I took it serious, man. So after that, I would fucking stay, and working, and I would stay up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning just practicing.
Really?
Playing the most simple shit, dude. Just trying to get better and
Like singing, practicing your singing.
Dude, yeah.
God, dude, people
don't do that anymore.
People don't understand that you have to practice.
Yeah.
And they look at singers and they're like, "Oh my god, he's so talented."
Yeah.
I'm like, most
shit
people
did not come naturally, baby.
Yeah, that's why I tell people when they say I can't sing, and then I'll hear their voice. I'm like, you probably could.
You could if you worked.
But and they're like, you have to practice to sing. Like,
yeah.
You can, but it's one of those you can physically ruin yourself. Like if you don't practice and learn how to sing, you can kill.
Oh, I have that problem.
You could get throat issues.
That happened to Allie.
I have that problem.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
I just took a break.
Really? Yeah, you have
this
to.
This year, I took like 2 months off.
Yeah, especially if you're singing in those higher registers.
Like
dude.
me, I'm up there, bro.
Oh,
Every song is a belt. But and that's one of the things that made me better is because from the jump, Shane wasn't like, dude, you're fucking phenomenal, badass voice. He just told me straight up, like, hey man, you got work to do, but you got pipes. Like you can sing.
That's the best
That's
anybody
the
can give you.
best advice you can give somebody.
It's what I told the story at my dad's funeral that like I was like I played the first guitar that he gave me was acoustic guitar. And I was like, yeah, most of the musicians when they grow up, their parents like put them in lessons, and every time they play them something, they're like, "Good job, honey, that was so awesome." And I told the
Didn't
story.
grow
I was
up
like,
that way, bro.
Yeah, I was like, my dad gave me the guitar, and he was like, "Go learn a song."
Mm-hmm.
And for a long time, it was that sucked.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude,
he'd be like,
can't relate more.
He'd get wasted, honestly, and he was a good drunk. But he'd get drunk, and he'd just be like, "Play me a song," because he's just bored.
Yeah.
And then I'd go play him like, "Can't you see," or something like shittily, and he'd be like, "That fucking sucked."
Fucking Garth Brooks.
Yeah, or Friends in Low Places.
He's like,
but when he did say "good job," it meant a lot.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
You know what I meant?
It's it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm 23. I turned 23 on Monday, and
23.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought you were a lot older than that, bro.
No, I'm not.
23.
I'm 23.
God damn, dude! Most of you kids would take a fucking lesson from all dude.
I'm 23, and my dad. If Sid was here, she could tell you.
I know this was last minute. I wish Sydney would have been here. You have to come back on. You'll come back on,
absolutely,
right? Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
We have to do is because she loved to talk to you.
Dude, Sid's great.
Yeah,
man.
she was mad.
Great.
She missed that.
She's great, but Sid would know what I'm talking about when I say my dad is not, like a fucking good job, buddy.
Yeah,
whatever.
No participation.
We didn't get participation trophies, dog. Didn't happen.
That's why you're such a man, bro. That's why I thought you were older. I can see, no doubt. You can see it in the way you're raised.
And it goes back to what you said, like he was like fucking sucked or whatever when you were playing. Dude, I've been playing for, like I said, 5 years. First 2 years I was playing, I was living at home still. I've been out of the house since I was 19, I think. Yeah, 19.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously he wouldn't hear me play. He doesn't really come to shows much. He's always busy, whatever. But
yeah, my mom's the same way.
Whenever he came to a show, maybe like a year into me playing, and he came to a show, and like my mom made him come or whatever, like she doesn't come to much either, but they're both very busy. So
yeah, they got a lot.
They finally came and watched me play, and Mom was like you like crazy progress, and I'm like, thank you, whatever. Dad, nothing. Didn't say nothing. So about 2.5 years in, they came again, and at this point, about 2.5 years in, I had some success with my single.
Yeah.
And I had been grinding hard, singing my ass off, and I had gotten better. I had felt that I was better at that point. I was getting to where people were reaching out to book me because I would post videos and stuff, and like I sounded okay,
Yeah, you weren't grinding it out of Dayton Sports
Bar. Yeah, I was still there, but grinding everywhere else too.
Not solely there.
No, not solely there. And he came and watched the show, and then after the show, my phone, I was like, what Dad texted me for? And it just said, good job, sounded good. And I was like, I'm a fucking superstar, dude. If Pops is telling me I sound good, I know I'm doing something right.
Yeah, for sure, though.
And, oh, dude.
Did you feel good about that night?
Oh, bro, what?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And then, like, now,
Yeah.
he's super close to my daughter.
Mhm.
And so, like, if he knows they're going to be there, he'll come watch a show or something sometimes so he can hang out with her and they can all hang out or whatever. But I played a show last year at the Crawfish Place. You played with me there one time before too.
The Hideaway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we ended up playing inside, but it was a 3-piece like I always do. Bass and all strings. I do 3-piece all strings.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole night, like we would play bangers. You know, at this point in our set, like we can play all bangers if we want. Or we can take it back a notch. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And every song that we played at the end, you know, like there's whatever, 50 people in there, but I'm focused on what's going on right here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Every song, fucking clapping. I'm like,
oh, that's awesome.
what the fuck am I doing right? Like, what am I doing now, you know?
Do you have harmonies with you?
No, not most of the time. Sometimes.
He should be proud of you, man.
But it's just cool because just like your dad or whatever and his dad too, like they're not a fucking pat you on the back even if you're doing shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, they grew up. How old is your dad, if you don't mind me asking?
My dad is 44, I think. He had me young, 20.
Yeah, so it's just, I guess, East Texas shit. You know what I mean?
Same with me. Like my daughter's raised so much different than the rest of the kids.
Yeah, she's
had her
badass.
since I was, 19. So
yeah, and you got her. She does. She's boxed still now.
she does her own thing, man. Like when she's
you got her some gloves. I
if she wants
saw,
to,
dude.
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
cute, bro.
She wants to be like dad, So
That's
she's
cute,
she's
man.
got a ukulele and stuff, and if she comes to a show, she's got to have her bag with her, and she'll pull up a chair and sit and.
Yeah, that's cute.
She's
yeah.
adorable, man.
Yeah,
she's the sweetest kid.
Mine's in guitar lessons right now, and she likes it a lot. Shout out to her guitar teacher.
She can be the next better than Allie.
She could be. I don't know. Well, I bet by 8 she'd probably be. She already knows like 3 notes, so I think she's already there. Whoa! I need the horn
my
sound.
God.
Toby, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, she's the guitar teacher. Shout out to Kingwood Music School. A little expensive, but
Everything is though, bro.
yeah, I was like, once she learns the basics, she can quit and play with me.
I never had a lesson before.
Really?
I took guitar lessons too.
As a singer songwriter, you don't really need them. As a singer frontman,
I don't think so either. It's one of those things that if you know, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing you really need is maybe some like vocal coaching, but you're not like you're singing. You're not like showing off your music. Musical.
Definitely.
I took lessons for years.
Sorry, dad stuff going on over here, man. You know how it goes.
Tell them to watch, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't put them on.
Definitely, man.
Toby, say hi to everybody. Did you hear him?
That's funny, man. But yeah, no, man. That's something else that a lot of people don't understand. How hard it is to with somebody like it's no credit to me. It's just what I do. I mean, like to work, obviously work full time. Long hours, leave straight from work to go to shows, work more hours, do that kind of thing, and be a dad, take care of a family, have a house, kids, bills, expense, everything. Dude,
It's a lot, dude.
Stress.
What kind of construction? You work construction, right?
So we've had a it's a
company, run a company.
It's my dad's, and but my dad he has his own job as well. He's been a welder for 25 years now.
What kind of welder?
Pipeline? Yeah. I mean, no, he doesn't do it now. He's kind of higher up into that business, so he doesn't have to go and.
So you don't roll around a rig.
He don't have to. He accompany one now, but so if he has to lay down in the mud, it's it's serious.
It's a big payday.
Yeah, basically. But
That's what's up,
he started this business when me and my brother were born. Basically, my brother's a year older than me, and he kept it going while doing his other job and building his other business, so that now he's hands off. He doesn't have to do anything but answer a phone now if he wants to. And me and my brother take care of all the rest of the stuff. So
so it's a family business.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and we do our thing.
What do you?
Mainly we service like all the cattle like the ranches around this area and stuff like that. So we'll put up any fence,
Hell yeah.
residential, commercial, whatever it is. Privacy. We'll do neighborhoods and all that kind of
That's
stuff.
awesome,
So,
man. Dude,
structure, buildings, everything, man.
yeah, just whatever.
And if Sid was here, she could tell you. But
No, she told me one time. I do remember you said that. She told me we were talking about like what is it called, like putting up fence,
Mhm.
and she even mentioned. I was like, yeah. She was like, Austin, you talk to somebody that's put up a shitload of fence.
Put up
talk to
some fence,
Austin.
man.
Yeah, I was like. I think we were watching Yellowstone and they were doing it on there, and I was like, God, I'm glad I'm not a fucking cowboy. Because I am, bro. I'm soft now. You see, now you've been in my house.
it happens,
Yeah.
man. It happens.
I'm
But it's just going into all that. It's just a character thing.
Yeah, brother.
To be able to, and it's like I said, no props to me. It's just what I've dealt. It's what I chose to do. Even yourself included, you work and you have your kiddo, and then you do music, and like it's a fucking grind, bro. It's a grind.
Oh, I'm about to blow a freaking like cap sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
So because it's this
That's a lot.
podcast. Honestly, this podcast because I'm doing all this shit. Like, I don't know. There's people that you can go to school for the film, the audio,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm doing all this shit on my own. I'm like had to learn all this software. I think I could get paid a lot though. So if you want somebody to edit your videos, I know how to do it.
I got you, huh?
Yeah, it's like 16-hour days.
I believe it, dude.
Yeah, and then like because I don't work like I used to work construction. I don't work like hard. I don't do work with my hands anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I'm like, man, I don't feel like working. That's like in the back of my head, like, hey, you could be out in the fucking plant, because I used to be working the plant. And that keeps me working more. I'm like, you should be lucky you get to work on the computer, and I'm like, you're right. But then it's
Kind of a be thankful kind of thing.
3 in the fucking morning, and I got to take her to school at 7:30. So I'm like, whatever, 5 hours of sleep works, I guess. Fuck it, but nobody cares. You know what I mean?
Nobody cares.
The people that like just won't get you anywhere, like getting down,
And exactly what you just said, it won't get you anywhere. Like, the only people that it's going to affect is you, in a way. Like...
Yeah, if you dwell on it.
Exactly. Like, doing all the shit that we do or whatever, doing what I do, wake up early, go to bed extremely late, sometimes don't sleep. Like, I don't have to... I won't complain about it because it's my choice, and then also my family will get to live a better life because of it. Like... It's one of those things. It's a choice. It's all a choice.
That's what a dad's got to do, bro. That's how it is, bro.
We'll do anything for that little girl.
Oh, me too. I put her. I still ain't right with the government for that COVID shit because I had to put her in private school, bro, because they shut the schools down. So.
Really?
Well, it was like she was in first grade, like. The most important developmental period of a child's life.
Oh, yeah.
And that was beginning of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
She's how old?
She's about to be 9.
Oh.
And so she was at home for that 6 months.
Yeah.
And then they were like... I was like, she's going back to school. Went back, and they tried to say she's dyslexic. And I was like, I don't think she's dyslexic, like the government public school kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
So I took her paid to take her to a specialist and checked out, and she was like, she's not dyslexic. She's just 6 months, like she's testing and 6 months behind where she should be.
It's a critical time.
Yeah, and I was like, well, let me
now.
think because this was in like a week before the first in-person session since COVID in August or whatever. I was like, well, let me fucking think what she did for the past 6 months. Oh, they did online school. And I was like, will you let him down?
Yeah.
And get down. Or maybe he wants to stay. Just chill, bro. He's so anxious because Sydney's on here. I want to get a studio so bad, dude, so I don't have to deal with these dogs. But, yeah, so paid, put her in summer school.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of dollars. Now she tests normal. But It's like there's a lot of things I could use like thousands of dollars for, bro.
You
And it's
definitely.
like, it's just stupid as fuck that like
Public school,
nobody
man.
cares. Like nobody cares,
Granted, it's worth it, for the kid, but
Well, I had to,
absolutely,
especially her education, because
absolutely.
like, I mean, I don't want to like her living with me when she's like 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want her to be like have a nice job, be successful, like taking me out to dinner, like.
Dude, and it's tough. I don't know exactly what your situation is, as far as your kiddo or whatever, but like Parker's mom, dude, she's a trooper, man.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everything's taken care of. Because I'm working so much, like I can't do much.
Yeah,
Obviously, I'm there when I need to be there, and making sure that I'm keeping my part. But dude, she's a fucking trooper.
Yeah,
dude.
you gotta have. It takes two to tango with a kid, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
And honestly, Sydney and my kid's baby mama, they're both Sydney. She's a great. My baby mama is a great mom, and she's an awesome person. But Sid, she doesn't have to be, and she just like takes care of her so well, dude.
You have your daughter full.
It's like, I pick her up every day. I pick her up from school most of the time because she's like right now. Her school's like walking. Her ass is about to start walking. And she's probably a year away from walking because I didn't even tell her. And she gets mad. I'm like, hey, this ain't gonna be happening because it's like a 10-minute walk on the green belts, and I take her to school most of the time, and it's like 3 days, 2 days. It's like
You just kind of manage.
It's she lives with her mom, and they live in Kingwood too. So it's like so easy.
It's good.
Like if she says I want to go over to my house, then she could just come up. If I'm here, like I don't have anything planned to show.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Obviously.
And it's like basically, if she wants to come over.
Yeah.
And I don't have a show.
Yeah, definitely.
Or like 3 Monday through Wednesday or Monday through Thursday, but
yeah,
it's I think the best way to do it, honestly, because some people out here, and even Sydney, let's say, I mean, it's just I can't imagine schedules and like, you know what I mean, like you're gonna get your days, and like I just couldn't imagine. Yeah. And I think if both the partners are reasonable people, it doesn't have to be.
If it's a mutual separation, that always makes a difference.
Yeah, it's almost always like it's that way because one of them's crazy.
Right. Oh.
Like either the dude or the chick, and I'm like, thank God. So it is tough, dude. Being a musician, having a kid is a lot. A lot of people, even a lot of musicians, don't understand, but me and you do.
I had to slow down. There's a couple of times that I've slowed down.
Me too.
There's times where like when I was running and I wanted to run and like sometimes you get I would have 5 shows a week lined up for 6 months and I'm like I'm gonna see her sleeping and then maybe when she wakes up, like it's not a good. It doesn't make you feel good.
No, it doesn't make me.
It doesn't make you feel good either. Like the past probably 2 years I've slowed down a lot. Yeah. Not that I wanted to slow down, just that it's a crucial time.
Yeah, well, it's important though because it also it's not always like that.
No,
like especially when they hit 10, they don't even want to see you.
No,
and then from 10 to 16, they're just little turds. So, but like that, like from baby to like 6, 7.
Yeah, my daughter's 4.
Oh,
she turned 4 in June.
Yeah,
and like,
you got to be. That's
when
crucial.
She wakes up, she's ready to see me.
Yeah, that's what you. Well, the 3 to 4 is what sets the rest the tone.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she started. I guess it would be pre-K. This year, like I guess pre-K.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was not okay, man. I was not ready for all that.
Really?
Hit me in the heart, man. She's been in, we all work, so she's been like had a daycare and been like at a school, and it's like a good program that she was in, to make sure that she was getting an education too, and like, she's at school or whatever. But then she moved from that to like actual, like she goes to school now. I was not okay for about 2 weeks.
Government school's a little different, bro.
Yeah, it had me feeling some some weird dad way, man.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it too. First grade's tough too. Kindergarten. I felt that bad from when she went into first grade because
Can imagine.
with kindergarten it's still kind of like cute, like it's
Yeah.
almost like it's
Yeah.
like daycare, and
Yeah.
they grow up. That kindergarten, first grade, they like get taller and then start to get attitudes. And when she went into first grade, I was like, oh, this sucks, because I hated when she was a baby, and when she was a baby out with her baby mama. We were in a 1-bedroom apartment, or we were in a bedroom as big as this room with her crib and a bed.
Dude, same, bro.
But I look back to when she was a baby and I miss it so much.
Same.
I never got any sleep. She cried and we were broke as fuck. Didn't have anything. But I look back and I'm like, it's just it's
So
it's cute when they're kids.
whenever I decided to move out from my parents' house, it was like one of those decisions that was made quick. Like me and Caitlin were in a position where like things were kind of going downhill because we weren't together at the like living together or whatever. It was just kind of like a weird situation with a kid, and it's whatever, but no details or whatever. But and I was like, we got to find something. We got to do something. Literally the only thing around was a 1-bedroom apartment.
You gotta do what
Granted,
you gotta do.
it had
bro.
had a little living room to it or whatever, and bedroom, bathroom, whatever. Had like all the accommodations, but it was tiny. Wasn't good, and the same shit, bro. We had a bed and a crib
when they're crying, you really want that yard. You know what I mean?
It was a struggle, man. But we I mean, it was one of them growing things, man. We raised her for a year and a half in there, and like, dude, we loved it, man. I still think back to living in that apartment. I'm like, I fucking love that.
I know you hated it.
So cheap too.
You hated it. Oh yeah, well that was just because it was a different time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing as a musician, bro. It's getting real rough to drive 3 hours away for $100. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can't do it, man.
No, you can't.
And I want to give people music, but
even for you, bro, like you live a good ways out here. Like if I call you to come to Dayton, I mean it's a good hour.
Well, that's why I grind so hard to supplement my income, man. And it's just like you never feel like you're getting ahead. You're just always just keeping up with whatever shit costs.
Oh, definitely.
Like, oh man, I'm making a little bit more money now. Boom, inflation.
Or you have a good week and like you make a good couple $100 on gigs that week just chilling, and then 2 pedals go out on your board. You got to spend it all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, always, bro.
Yeah, but now you got the Helix.
No, I think I'm good on. Well,
hopefully a button doesn't go out.
I'm good on. Well, I have found it's in life, the more money you spend up front, the better it is.
Definitely.
Like, because the Helix is like a tank, bro. I love it. And I'm set. And, but it's just like, I want to just do more business stuff. The podcast is killing me right now, but I'm probably pretty good now that I got the cameras and the live stream. Are we still live streaming on, or?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you guys are chatting it up. I love you. I think I'm gonna cry, dude. I need to get a little.
They are.
I need to
get a monitor.
Well, even then I gotta talk. I can't. I just need
put a monitor right there.
I need
with a clicker.
I need Anthony here. Anthony, get your ass to this podcast.
Yeah.
Be my producer. You don't need to go. Where's
Call
he at? No, he's in college.
Is it Sam Houston?
He wants to be the president or some shit. He wants to be an astronaut.
To be the president. That's funny, man.
I know. I need him to come on. I need a producer so bad, bro. I need everything. I need video editors, audio editors. At least I have my manager.
Nah, dude. I love this show. This is badass, man. To me, this is so cool because
it's a cool spot to just hang
I watch shit all the time. Every day I'm watching a different podcast, and then to see your setup, like, dude, this is fucking badass.
Thank you. I didn't know Austin was a podcast aficionado. That's cool. Honestly, I didn't know how many. Is that him making this noise? I'm so sick and tired. Dude. Maybe it is him. But I'm surprised by the amount of people that listen to podcasts, like, are fans of them,
Oh, it's the table.
Oh, is it the table?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that is. I was freaking out, dude. I thought I was hearing. What? What are you barking at, bro? What are you gonna do? Nobody's scared of you. Ooh. He sneezed. Hey, calm down, dude. But a lot of people listen to him, and I had no idea. Like, I
I
guess
love it, man.
really you love.
Oh,
They're fun.
2020 is when I really got big into it. I've always listened to Joe Rogan and shit like that, but like I started to expand my.
They've gotten good though. They've gotten a
Oh,
lot
man,
better.
So much.
Yeah,
Stuff.
they have
I've
gotten good.
watched like Fighter the Kid. I've watched for 5-6 years now.
And then Tim Dillon.
I don't listen to Tim Dillon. But
No?
He's not for
funny.
He's
everybody.
annoying to me, man.
I think
Yeah, he's not
funny.
for every. I like Tim Dillon. He's all right.
Yeah. He's annoying to me.
I listen to
I'll listen to him if he's on a podcast, but
him when he has guests.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not solo.
I don't
I don't
listen-
like any of the solo
Bert's
ones.
almost annoying to me too. Just
Yeah.
I don't
But
listen to.
Bert and Tom, though, are good.
I won't listen to.
that's because Tom's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't listen to anybody solo. Cannot do it.
I can't either. Theo,
But Bert,
one of the fucking funny dude. Theo Vaughn is
not Bert.
so funny.
He's so funny, dude. I love
He's
him.
hilarious. But his podcast by himself, like when he's just
Won't do it.
bullshitting, I won't listen to
Won't
it.
do it.
Man. I won't listen to it.
I don't even think. That's what it. I don't know if I'm gonna start doing. Luckily, I have Sydney. That's why I started. When I started, because I've always wanted to do a podcast, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do about it. Because then I'm like, I'll do a podcast about music, and then you start thinking like what is that?
You can do
can't-
2 podcasts and talk about everything to do with music.
Yeah,
basically,
you
so.
can't just talk about
talk
music.
about Beethoven.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and I say this every podcast, but I say it thanking all the people that helped me, and especially people that come on. That me and Sydney, I was just like, all right, we'll just do concert recaps because me and Sydney go. I was like, Sydney can be my host on After Alone, and I was like, we'll just do that. I was like, we got a lot. That'd be at least 50 episodes, so
Yeah.
it's like that'll get me by. And then, but I got lucky because we only did 2 of them, and then it's been nothing but guests, and we were like, I was like, Sydney, we got to do a concert recap. We did one this Sunday, and it was like an hour long at like 12. But
Jeez.
I was like, oh, I started this podcast to do concert recaps with you. I was like, there's been like 9 guests on, so we need to do one.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
You just did one, right?
yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all haven't listened to that one, it's Taking Back Fun Day.
Mm.
It's a great
Oh,
band. Go follow them on Instagram and Facebook. They're an awesome emo cover band. They played at Last Concert Cafe, and they're really awesome guys. And I'm gonna.
Where's
kill
that
it.
at? That's in Houston.
Yeah, he's so anxious.
I think, yeah, he's just stressed out.
Yeah, every time Sydney leaves, he freaks out. Yeah, let him out.
She's working late.
She's they're doing a marketing event.
Mm-mm.
Get Toby.
Got you. That's
Will you let him out of that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go.
Go.
Nah.
Go.
Go, buddy.
Go.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
I gotta go piss anyway. I'll just leave.
Yeah, let him out.
Yeah, that's
She's doing a marketing event down in Houston and scrubbed it up.
good, man.
She should be here with me, her love.
That's man, it's too sweet. Yeah, you said he gets anxious. That's do you still get anxious about shows? I know you're a lead player, but you do have a big part in how the night goes.
Man, no, I really don't. I get anxious about a lot of things, but about shows, no. I might get
Man.
a little bit of nervousness,
Mhm.
but it's only the feeling of like I just want to get on stage, like you know what I mean.
Exactly what you mean.
But I don't ever have I have anxiousness about like money and like music, like my music career, you know. But what about you?
I wish that I still got the nervousness of like playing the show. Sometimes I wish I still got that because like
It gets
I don't think it made me perform better, but it didn't feel like just another day because I was nervous about it, But now, like, I show up to a show and it's the same routine. We're gonna play the same songs, and like, I'm not nervous no matter the magnitude of the show. Like, we opened for Austin Mead earlier this year, me and my guys, and like, there was not a single bit of nerves. Like, we just jammed, whatever. And Mead, he's getting pretty big now, but there was like 500-600 people there at the brewery, and I mean, there's a lot of people there, but it didn't feel like anything to me.
Yeah, you weren't like shaking.
No, not at all. And that's what I'm saying is like, I have bad anxiety about a lot of things, but music is not one of them. And you would think, as somebody that
Yeah, but that's what you like.
exactly,
Yeah.
but you would think like, I'm gonna go stand in front of these people and do something that I can fuck up bad on, but I'm not gonna be nervous about it and have no anxiety with it.
Well, that's when a label hires people. That's one of the main traits, like
Yeah.
your style or your like singing. Like say you're like if you're the type of person that can go on stage like that and you don't get nervous
Yeah.
and choke.
Mhm.
That's one of the main things they want, because like we can give you lessons and but as long as we know you don't, when you're in front of people, you don't just freak out. Because
Yeah.
some people will just freak the fuck out.
Now, granted, I've played shows where the first two songs I'll mess up a line on because I'm trying to get my bearings, but
Yeah, it takes a little
part
while.
of it, man.
Takes a
It's
little
part of
while
it.
to get warmed up.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Damn, what was I gonna say? It's not that it's like not nervousness. It's just like I just want to get it over with.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say the monotony. I always try to switch it up because of that. Because it will start to get monotonous.
It definitely.
And that's why I play with so many different guys. And if I really start to need that reminder, I'll go to the open mic.
Mm-hmm.
We should go to one soon. I've been wanting to go to one.
I don't.
We should go to the Emmett's Place one.
They're like therapy to me. Like
we should go to the Emmett's Place one it's on Mondays.
Like I think I'm good where I'm at in my life right now.
I'm not trying to go to open mic right now.
Yeah, I go to open mics to find myself, Or if I start to feel like I've been getting a little too cocky. You know what I mean?
I don't understand that either, man. Like and I'm not naming any names about anybody.
Oh, I could name.
I don't like a lot of people
I could
that
name
do,
some.
and it's not a front. Like I'm straight up about everything. I always have been open and honest about everything, but I don't like a lot of people in this business. A lot.
Same.
And
No
I mean,
doubt.
it can be. I could never meet them, and just based off of their character of what I've heard, I don't like them. You know what I mean? Or I can meet them one time and be like, yeah, I definitely don't fucking like them. And there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
I'm very good about giving people one chance, but that's
me
all.
too.
That's all they get.
Me too,
They
yeah.
only get one,
Yeah, me too.
and I'm pretty good about telling.
After that, I'm like, "What's up?"
Yeah, and
then
they
I can
usually
walk off.
all of these guys in the music, they usually show their ass so hard it's not even hard.
Instantly too.
Yeah.
Instantly.
It's like, oh, here we go.
I don't know. I can't remember who I was just telling this. That's the problem with a lot of people. There's so many people, and I by no means I don't.
They're in the rat race,
I don't
bro.
think that I am anybody at all. Like when we show up to play, I don't expect anybody to be there because I'm nobody. Just another singer around
Well,
this
you
area.
are, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what
are.
I'm saying. Like if somebody that I know has a credible like background in music,
Yeah, no,
or something,
you sit with the crowd and
Yeah.
eat and drink with the crowd.
yeah, I
Just
don't
like
give
a
a
normal
fuck. You know what
human.
I'm saying? I don't care. Like
No,
it doesn't
I-
matter how big
yeah.
a show is.
When I go to a show and I'm playing that, I'd
Yeah.
sit at the bar with everyone else and
Yeah,
drink.
definitely.
Yeah, that's what I do.
In the
I've had people tell me that.
behind all that, the like the main point in it all is like I can take criticism because I know that I'm not better than anyone. Like if somebody comes to watch me play and they're like, dude, you're fucking badass or whatever, we seen such and such play last weekend, you're way better than them. What am I gonna fucking thank you? I appreciate it. But at the same time, I can still grow. So there's no point in me being excited about a compliment that is almost backhanded because I'm not to my full potential.
Yeah, well,
And-
everybody does that, dude.
A lot of people.
And, well,
many people-
I made a video about it. Like, if you don't just, hey, my name's Dalton. Have you heard this guy? He lives in this town, and he's the fucking best. I'm like,
yeah.
can you just say, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on about your business,
Like,
you know.
And then they're like, he's the best. And
Yeah.
guitar players, it's particularly bad in lead guitar
I'm
players.
sure, man.
There's
I'm
always,
sure.
this dude's
I may be guilty of that.
This dude's the best lead guitar player, and I'm like,
Yeah, I may be guilty of that.
no, you're
I
not. No, it's
I
not.
I think a lot of people are fucking awesome, and that's the problem.
Well, if I can tell when you're saying it to just get at me or you genuinely care, like,
yeah.
it's easy to tell when somebody's just like, this guy's he's the best. I'm
And
like,
dude, like
you know what
straight
I mean?
up honesty
Yeah.
is like I have a certain style of lead player that I enjoy using.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot that are really good and that really fit, but there's a lot that are really different. Shane fits my group.
Dude,
great.
There are a lot that are real fucking weird.
Yeah, Shane fits my group amazing. He knows all my parts. He can play, gets in and out, like it's perfect.
He's got it up, yeah.
He's got it down. Daniel Lynn. I don't know if you know Daniel or not, but
I know of him.
Daniel's a phenomenal lead player, and he gives himself no credit for it. But he's fucking good, dude. And then even when you come and fill in for me, like you may not even know the shit because it's most of the time it's an hour before the show when I'm calling you, and you still come and do your job, you know. So
yeah, I don't need to know this. I mean, I know them all.
get in and out.
I
you
love
know?
country music.
Yeah, definitely.
Your set list. I mean, honestly, I say yes to every opportunity, and the dudes I play with, like you, Mason, Chase and I, like that are my guys that call me if they need me, mostly because of the set list.
Yeah,
because that's like.
Makes a difference.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you put the set list together. Obviously, you like this music. And it's like, because sometimes I just can't be vibing with some of the shit. But yeah, I love country, especially country music. I'm at the point where I don't even practice anymore because I love it.
You shouldn't. I mean,
yeah,
you're
love
good,
it.
man.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I know all the keys, most of the parts, and unless it's original, like your original, then I'm good.
Yeah. Which I have a couple. I don't play much, but.
I need another Jewel Pod. Is the Jewel Pod pack over there?
No.
Oh,
He's
gosh.
fiending over here.
Yeah, dude, I'm fiending. I need some nicotine.
He's about to start itching.
Yeah, bro, I might have to get a cigarette. At least. Hold on. It might be in here. I'm sorry, Austin.
No, you're
I told you it was laid back on the fridge.
You're all right.
It's real laid back out here.
It's all right. It's all right.
Come on, baby. Where are you at?
Probably in the truck.
Hold on. I know where they're at. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think I see him. Is that Daddy right there? Ooh.
Oh, I do see it underneath the guitar strings.
Oh, yeah, boy.
He said, let me get my bearings
It's fucking
back.
Where's Waldo out here?
Yeah.
We got Jewel Pods, buddy.
Jewel Pod edition.
Actually, don't ban me. I'm sorry, Instagram. Are we good? We're still recording? How deep are we? Are we in the... Oh, we're deep. Deeper.
We're deep.
We're deep.
Dude, I'm chilling, man. I'm enjoying it.
Have you ever done a podcast before?
No.
This is the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've done like
Thank you for letting me be your first one.
Yeah, man. I've done a couple like radio interviews, but
well, I'm not throwing shade, but a lot of podcasts are really just radio interviews.
Exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
I've never done a like a recorded video recorded podcast,
like live streamed and all that.
Yeah, never.
I got it going on, man. I love doing it. I don't do anything half-assed, so.
No, dude. Like I said, it's bad.
And the only thing I like really more than listening to podcasts is doing podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, that's why I have tons of questions, man. You know, tons of questions.
Give me a question. Yeah. Nobody ever asked me shit. Thank you for asking me. Something.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of and even though it's a music podcast, we talk about everything, but you know, inside of the music, there's so much more than just the music. Like
that's true.
And that may be like what is that? Like what would you call that? Like it would be something corny to say, I guess. Like, oh, inside the music, there's something more than music. Like, bro, when I go to a show, I'm not even thinking about the fucking music at all. Like, I'm not thinking about anything. It's literally just a business to me. Like, obviously, I love doing music and I love to sing and like. My goal is not to impress the people there, but I do want them to go like, "Oh, he was good," you know, like that wasn't terrible.
Oh, they people take that to me like all I care about is money or I'm cocky or something.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's what we're making.
Gas is expensive.
That's what I'm telling them. Like, yeah, my vehicle moves me on gasoline. It costs money.
Yeah,
bro. I mean, it's not. You love the music. It's just I feel like we're just kind of the same way. It's like there's nothing. It's not worth doing anything half-assed.
No, never.
And and it's like.
I don't think it's something that you can do half-assed though and be successful with at all.
You can't.
Well, I mean, it was like when I started like really professionally doing music, it was with Mason, and it was like it was just like whatever. I've been fucking around in bands. I guess just getting in country music. That's probably what it was. Because I was like playing like punk metal bands and
Other
shit.
than, I mean, Mason's pretty serious about it too. So.
Yeah, maybe it was a lot. It has.
Yeah.
I owe a lot of, pretty much where I'm at from Mason. I mean,
Yeah.
I took the initiative
Sure.
on when he helped me, but he was. I mean, he comes from like a music business family, so it
Yeah.
was like
Obviously.
when I met him, I was like, oh, and then I saw him, started playing with him, and we were like getting paid, and I'm like,
Does that have any
it was like, yeah, you can make money doing
effect
this.
on any of y'all? Being that he's kind of in that. I mean, he has somebody very close to him that's.
No, I love it. I wish.
I mean,
I wish
does that help or anything to do with like y'all's
absolutely,
band?
no doubt,
To
absolutely.
get y'all in some doors, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. It's got
That's good, man.
Yeah,
Fuck, if you have that perk, use the shit out of it.
Yeah.
You know,
it's the only reason we played at Green Hall in Lukenbach.
that's great.
And I could die after those shows. That's it to me. Like when I was like 4 years ago, if you would have
they were
said-
packed, right?
Yeah, they were completely sold out. All of the ones, because we're opening for Roger, and
Oh yeah.
sometimes it was John Wolf or these people.
John Wolf is good. I know his drummer.
Yeah,
It's a big name.
Literally,
It's a big name.
6 months before
Or
then,
maybe he used to be his drummer. I don't know.
if you would have said I played at Green Hall, that was like,
It was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Like,
Yeah.
especially, I've been playing music for 5 years before Mason,
Mhm.
but I was younger. And if you know me now, just imagine me when I was fucking 18 playing heavy metal and like rock music.
How old are you now?
29. I'll be
29.
30 in like 4 months. So, but music was the kind of music I grew up on. Heavy metal, Guns N' Roses. So it was like, I'm just gonna get drunk and play hard rock, like,
Yeah.
and not think about like making money and like promoting, branding myself.
Yeah.
I just thought that was what you did. Like, you play hard rock, maybe you get lucky, but it always turned into nothing.
Yeah.
And
It
then
always
I
does.
met Mason, and it was like, oh, you can like,
Do it.
yeah, you can be serious
Yeah.
and like play. Like, I don't have to be like a hard rocker to be in the music. You really showed me like, oh, I can be in country music.
People don't. People may not realize, or they may not, like, you work with people all the time, just at a normal job or whatever that you're friends with, but it doesn't. It's whatever. If you're in music and you have people that you genuinely love and care about, and they're your best friends around you, the show is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's different, bro. Whenever I'm on stage with Carlos, literally, I'd die for him. Carlos, my best friend,
Same.
bass player, bro.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, he's the
fucking
goat.
stand-up guy, man. He doesn't say much, but he does his fucking job.
I love him to death, bro. He is.
He does his job, shows up, and he's grinded it out with me for years and years and years. Where like, I wanted to make sure that all the parts of my band were good. So Carlos, we had a show last minute that I needed a bass player on. He was like, yeah, I could pick up bass. He played in church when he was a kid, and
that's how he's so good.
And he was like, let me get my bearings back. I was like, dude, it's 4 days away. What can you do? He was like, well, let's figure it out. I mean, he's like, I know the notes. Like, I can play. It's not gonna be good, but I can get it
Yeah,
out. And I was
dude.
like, that was 2.5, 3 years ago or something like that. And
Dude, he's awesome.
after that, I told him, I was like, dude, I'm gonna bring you to every show. Like, most of the time, you're gonna get paid $100, and I don't care what gig it is. Like, if I'm making 100 and you're making 100, like, I want you to be at every show. And it's just going to throw a new dynamic into what I'm doing. I mean, I literally played every show for 2.5 years with my acoustic and a bass guitar, and we just grinded it out, bro. And it was fucking. I got to the point where people were calling me saying, "Hey, I want you to bring your duo back with the bass guitar."
Sorry, everybody. Hush! Y'all stop it.
And
walking by.
Yeah, this is why I need a studio. This is why I need y'all to buy merch, follow me, help me get a sponsor so I can move out of this fucking house. Hush! I need my clicker.
it's too funny, man. But yeah,
Here, y'all talk to me. Watch out.
but and that's not an easy thing to do either, man. Being a bass guy and shit, you play bass too.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
you
I
do.
do.
So I mean, it's kind of
That's
like
how I started, was playing in church too.
yeah, same with Carlos, and
Yeah.
he's phenomenal. He's a singer, guitar player, like he does it all. But it's a hard thing to get comfortable with because it's literally an acoustic guitar and a bass guitar. It's not like he has a part necessarily.
Right.
He's just playing his part. And And it makes a big difference, man. So we grinded it out. So now when we play like full band shows, he's so tight and spot on with it that if everybody else is doing their part, it's solid. It's solid.
Yeah, see, I started with blues.
Oof, yeah. I wish.
He started with the.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that a lot of E?
It's a lot of
Key of E, maybe?
It's a lot of figure it
Key
out.
of G? Yeah, figure it out, yeah.
It's a lot of just calling out numbers.
Yeah, I can
Like,
imagine.
Old people.
I thought these were letters.
I can't.
I thought notes were letters.
Don't get me started with the bass.
No, it's all
I
numbers.
won't pick it up.
It's not hard.
But
Me
no,
and-
you like I was saying.
Me and Mason did the same thing, bro. It was just me and Mason for a
Yeah.
year and a half.
Yeah,
But me on the guitar instead, and we
Yeah.
just grinded these shows out like
Fuck
it's
yeah.
the same places,
no, yeah,
crawfish, overall crawfish,
Mhm.
crawfish hideaway,
Labellos.
labellos,
Yeah. Them late fucking nights, backyard bar.
yeah, like the Sunday LHB gig,
Mhm.
Sunday O'Neill's
Dude,
gig, just grinding them out, bro.
Yeah.
And I loved them.
LHB the LHB has been so good to me, dude. Like,
Oh yeah,
blessed to be.
that my
in
neck,
there.
the good venues and then the fans. That truly the only thing that kept me going most of the time.
Yeah.
Is like the goat, especially the GCD and the fans and me. God, dude, y'all. I can't wait till I get my call in. I'm trying to get like a call in
Mhm.
because I think I
That'd be cool.
got a vision of kind of like if I can get enough time of doing the podcast the old way of only recording them,
Yeah,
but also doing a live show. I just haven't figured out how that works.
it'd be pretty
Like-
badass.
I'm thinking maybe like an 8 to 6 radio show, and then
Yeah.
the podcast just go back to. But I mean,
You just have to get
I
multiple
was just thinking about a
cameras.
radio show because I'd love to live stream the podcast if the guest wants to,
Mm-hmm.
or it makes sense, And
Yeah.
I guess maybe I'm just thinking about doing a radio show or something. I feel like
Yeah.
I would be a good host, but you got to have a team for that.
You gotta
But
have
with
a team. Once you
podcasting,
get to
though,
a
you
certain
don't-
point, you should be able to do that, no problem.
If
though.
Yeah.
I've had just one more person,
Yeah,
that's
just basically a producer to sit in.
yeah.
you know?
Because then you gotta
You
on
gotta
the
you get a
live
Jamie.
streams, I could have I could have a button that like when you talk, the live stream is like just your face.
Yeah,
Boom, and he's talking. They just run the button,
yeah.
and then for like manage call-ins.
Mhm.
Dude, I can't believe I'm here now. So fuck it. The haters already don't want. The haters wanted me to lose a long time ago, so and they're still gonna want me. So I'm gonna do it, bro. I'll just keep grinding out.
Keep grinding it, bro.
Yeah, keep grinding
Keep doing
shows and
Who knows? Who
podcasts.
knows what'll happen? You don't know. Anything. Tomorrow could be different.
Exactly, and there's a lot of weak ass podcasts in my opinion. So Joe Rogan, you're done. Coming for
Come
you.
get me, Rogan. Yeah.
I'm coming, not physically, because you could probably beat my ass, but for your
Oh,
podcast,
he beat all of our
Not
asses
probably.
he could beat all
Well,
us
hey.
up in one, like together collectively.
Hey,
I don't know. We might be able to grab his little ass. He's pretty small.
He's really
yeah,
small.
What do you think?
Is he like he's like 5'4",
He's somewhere around there, but he's a fucking.
but he's
tank,
like
dude.
5'4", 200 pounds.
I'd tickle him, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't
If we all
mind.
grab his legs, we might win. It's possible.
I think
He's not that short though. He's
I
like
think if-
5'6".
if I had
probably.
Toby
He's like
though?
my height, probably. I'm short. So.
like you pin him down and then I'll release him on him, like bite
Oh,
his
it's
ankle.
over with,
You're
dog.
done, Joe.
it's over with.
So get me on the podcast, dude.
Yeah, see if that
Now,
alpha brain
Brendan,
fixes
though?
that.
Brendan Schaub.
He'd fuck us all up together with Rogan. He's a bad dude.
Yeah, fuck that. yeah, no
Yeah,
way.
he's a bad
I wouldn't-
motherfucker.
I'm
6'5", 260.
I'm not,
Fuck
I'm
no,
not even
bro.
gonna get. The only
I
people,
can hold my own, but I'm walking away.
I'll
dog.
joke about fighting anybody but UFC dudes.
Yeah,
Like
fuck
even
that.
I'll joke about fighting dudes I still know would beat my ass, but for some reason I'm just like I don't want
What
to.
about
Dude,
Jake-
I've
what
sparred
about
with
Jake
some guys
Paul?
at that level. It's different. It's just different. You don't win
No,
unless you're
fuck
at that
no.
level. You don't win.
Absolutely,
You hold your
not.
own. You know what I mean? Like you hold your own. Obviously, but
Dude,
dude,
some
if
of-
they if they
some
want to
of-
fuck you up, they're
Yeah,
fucking
if
you
they
up.
want those dudes, if they want you on, if they want you not alive,
you're done for. Definitely.
and some of them hit so hard, they could really hit you and kill you.
oh,
Like,
fuck.
'cause
Yeah.
you know, as like somebody that spars, you like build a tolerance
Yeah, definitely.
up to getting hit in the face. Like if you don't have that tolerance to getting hit, and one of those dudes hits
Oh
you,
no, dude, you're going to sleep.
But
But even if you do, I mean, fuck.
they're silent assassins too. They're people you wouldn't even think. That's why I'm like, I don't know. It's like not even when I see dudes getting fights at my shows or out in public at a bar. It's like, this is not worth it, bro.
Mm-mm.
Like,
And neither of them know how to fight, so it's like it's
Yeah.
hard to watch.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
And it's like somebody might die
if you
on accident.
yeah, if you try to fight somebody that does know how to fight, it's like, bro, you don't
It's
know
a
it.
big difference.
Because and the person that knows how to fight though, they're not going to kill that person.
Yeah, and somebody
No.
They're
doesn't.
just like they're
somebody-
being
Some of them
stupid.
don't look
They'll just
intimidating.
take control and
Like the lightweight champion guys.
Yeah.
Like you see him in a t-shirt and like sweatpants, you wouldn't think like, oh, this dude's gonna
Dude,
dominate your
that
face.
shit is insane to me. I mean, I understand it because, I kind of have a little bit of a background in
Yeah.
that kind of shit, like weight cutting and stuff like that. Like, dude, I don't understand. Like, when I'm walking around at like 180 or something, like, I fluctuate a lot with weight, just depends on what I'm doing. But
Yeah.
just if I'm walking around at 180, like, if I had a fight in 2 weeks, like, just say, bro,
To get down to
I-
what?
I'm I'm a 45er all day. Like,
Really? Oh,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
they're no.
but just think about it. Could you imagine me at 45?
No, bro. Maybe in 6 weeks.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe-
If I had to, like, if you had to, you know what I mean?
3 months out, but like
3 months.
if you got
that's
called
what I'm
up,
saying.
if you got called up 3 weeks,
If they called me up tomorrow, like I'm walking around like 175 right now.
it blows
if-
my mind that they cut weight like that.
If they called me tomorrow, I'd have to do 55. I would. I mean, if that would be if it was 2 weeks out. I've cut.
What's the most you've ever cut?
The last time that I did cut, I did 13 in.
So you would, I'm sorry, you cut from 180 usually to get to 145.
If I did, I've never fought at 45. I've never fought at 45.
Okay.
I've had some like, all of it. It's like what are they calling them now? Exhibition
Exhibitions.
at like 65.
Mm-hmm.
But I was walking around at the time at like 65, so it wasn't anything.
Okay.
But in the I think maybe a year and a half ago, I cut 13 pounds and it was like I think it was 5 days for a match and
How?
get this. So listen, this is what makes it all better. So I've been training my ass off, was excited, like I was ready to go, and the event was at 12 o'clock during the day in Houston. I had a show that night, like 7 to 11 or whatever. I'm like, cool, no problem. I'll be done plenty of time, and I'm gonna go make my show.
What a day.
The fucking day, right?
That's a fucking
So just,
day.
dude, I had been cutting all week, like from when I found out I was gonna be able to get in, and like run until midnight. Caitlin's like, you gotta fucking stop. Like it's getting ridiculous. I had been training my ass off, doing shows, all that good stuff too. And but when I found out I was gonna be able to make it I was gonna be able to do the event, and I was like, fuck, I'm 13 pounds over. Like I'm gonna make it. Like I can make it. It's no problem. Whatever. It's not terrible. Obviously, you're fucking thirsty out of your mind, but it was during the summer too, so I'm working outside, not drinking anything for the first.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
so that's what you do. You just don't drink water.
Don't drink water, cut back everything at that point. Like if you do it from a long time out, it's better, but the end of it's always rough.
You can plan a diet.
Exactly. So getting back to that, I fucking grinded it out, cut all the weight, no problem. I was on weight. This is Friday night. Saturday is the day. Friday, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sitting there, and I just got out of the shower. And, like, dude, by this day, you're fucking exhausted by this time. And, like, I don't cut weight often at all, and I haven't done it a ton of times at all. And but I know how to do it, like, right, all that good stuff or whatever. And this wasn't, like, a big event that was going on, so it wasn't too serious. But I was on weight. I think it was 164 or 167 pound division, whatever. Something like that. And I'm on weight, and I'm on my phone scrolling or whatever, and I look at my email, and it was like a timesheet for the next day. So I click the timesheet, and I'm looking, and I find my division or whatever, and the time that we were all going to be in our match. And it says 6 o'clock. And I'm like, this got to be wrong. So I call my coach, and I'm like, hey, this says my division is supposed to go at 6 o'clock. He was like, what? He looks, he's like, bro, they pushed everything back. They pushed everything back. He's like, damn. He's like, so I guess now we're going to be, even the kids that were competing from the school that I was going to, were going to be in like the evening times. So.
And it's going to be later than
Not
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It
It's
won't be
not
exactly
gonna
at
be
6.
6.
And I start at 7. So right then my coach was like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I'm not missing the show. Like, this has been booked for months. I'm not missing the show. I can't. And so I cut 13 pounds for no fucking reason. Trained my ass off, dude. Like, I had been training hard. Cut 13 pounds for no reason. Micah came one of the last days that I was cutting weight. He rolled with me for like a good, like, cut all this fucking weight, dude. Like, the last 2 days was like grueling fucking bad. I was so thirsty. Dude, I got out of the shower, and I fucking grabbed water. I'm drinking, dude. I was like, fuck, man. The next day I was back up to like 176.
Yeah, but everybody at the show, and
bro.
I was like, man, Austin looks great, dude. He's looking
No, why do you look slim? And dude, my Shane's bass player, his name is Shane too. He played lead for me that night. He's a good guitar player too. He was like, "What's up, man? How you been?" I was like, "Be honest with you, I've been pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah,
lately.
I want
I've been pretty fucking bad,
cheeseburger,
man.
bro.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Dude,
but,
that's crazy.
yeah, it's a fucking trip, man. That whole world is.
It's
It's
all
insane.
in.
Yeah.
One of the main reason that I kind of got out of jujitsu is I found myself getting obsessed with working out, dude, and I was ripped. Like,
Oh, I love it, man.
well, when did we meet? Like, was it this year? It wasn't this year.
No, because I had been doing it for at least a year
Yeah, it was.
when you showed up.
Yeah,
No, like 3
Around here,
months
I'm
when you
assuming
showed up.
elite.
Yeah,
yeah,
elite,
yeah. But I met him at a test. I'd go to Tuskegee and Kingwood, but
yeah.
I started it because my brother-in-law goes to elite, and he kept messaging me and saying, "Come to it, pussy," because he's huge, huge hands, like built fighter.
Wait, so which one did you know?
Josh.
Oh.
Big Josh.
Oh, yeah.
And
How's he doing?
He's good. He's just busy. He's like
He's not-
marathon runner now.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
he was like, "Come do it, pussy," and then it was like a Monday, and I was like, you know what, fuck this dude, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, like free trial.
Yeah, so it was
You
a
get
freak.
addicted
Yeah,
quick.
and I just kept coming back, dude. And I was working out doing 2 days.
That's how it
I
happens.
was lifting,
That's how it happens.
and then
Because we used to
training.
do lunch class, too.
Yeah,
We would do lunch
See,
class.
I never did that.
yeah.
I would lift in the morning. I mean, I'm still small, but I would lift in the morning, and then I'd do lunch class on Tuesday, Thursdays, and then
Yeah.
every evening I'd do.
Yeah,
So-
I have one picture before. I'm sorry, but I have one picture that the most ripped. It was it's at LHB, and I was standing on a picnic table playing a guitar solo, and it was on 4th of July at a tank top, and every time I see it, I'm like, fuck, because my fucking biceps are like this big, and I'm like, damn, dude, I need to go back to the fucking gym. But
Yeah.
my point was that I got obsessed with it, and I had to quit because it was like, I can't just half-ass this.
Kind of cuts into a lot of time as well, you know.
It's just something like, if I'm going to be in jiu-jitsu, it's like, I want to be watching tapes all day. I want to be at the
Yeah.
gym all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I got hurt, and then kept getting hurt because these wild-ass fucking kids that get their anxiety issues. Because, you go in the gym, and you're rolling with 18-year-olds, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
they got
some
all,
of them
they're-
16.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And some
and
of
they're
these kids now,
murdering you.
they're like 6 foot tall, bro, bigger than me. They got a competition next week, and the coach is like, all right, we're switching up. And I'm looking at this 6'5" kid who's 210,
Yeah, the fucking
fully
huge.
testosterone,
Oh yeah, dude.
balls just dropped. He's got a competition, and I'm like 30-year-old man. I'm like, and he hurts because, dude, they're so fast. Some of them, I can't tap.
Mhm.
They'll have mine a fucking armbar or something, and it'll be like at breaking point. I can't even don't have enough time to react because, I'm not a fighter. That's why I can't compete. But
I
it's
did
like,
3.
I was just like,
3
dude,
competitions.
Mhm.
I was like, I can't get hurt. Like,
That
that-
shit is nerve. Dude, I hate
yeah, I can't.
jiu-jitsu competition. There's so much shit going on around you, bro. It's fucking stupid.
God, and-
Yeah, those are hard.
Yeah,
yeah, they're horrible.
I
hard to
advanced
focus.
once.
it's hard to focus. Yeah,
It
It's
is.
really hard to focus,
It's hard to fight
dude.
these
when I started,
Animals.
like it all stems back from my dad. You know, he grew up doing that kind of shit, and then so he taught me when I was a kid or whatever. And then I started to be able to actually train when I was young. Like even before I could drive, like I was going and training, just straight boxing, and that's where I started at. And with a good buddy of mine, Brandon, and they did it at a good level, you know. And then I got in with their camp that they were going to and the gym that they were going to and stuff like that. I started going, went there a couple times, and then I went to another gym that was close by it. But like, I was driving an hour to train in the evenings, like 3 or 4 different times a week to just go to box when I was starting. And then I went to Elite for a little bit, on and off, like
Which
never.
one did you go to Kingwood?
Baytown.
Oh,
At the
okay.
time.
So do you know?
For jiu-jitsu?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know Beard, right?
Beard. Mm-mm. I
He's
never
a
went
brown
there
belt
long.
now.
I never went there long, like enough to matter
Shout
or to
out.
know
He
anybody.
coached there.
Shout out
Yeah,
Elite.
no, I don't know him, man.
Shout out Elite. Definitely,
Yeah,
no doubt.
oh yeah. And then I started at a new school that was in Dayton. They opened up like 2020.
What's the name?
So it's called the Mixed Martial Arts Group. It's Carlos Machado, Jiu-Jitsu,
Nice.
and then Troy Dorsey, kickboxing. Started out there,
Is that-
and
That's kind of where you would go now.
that's where I would go now. That's where I went for the past, whatever, on and off 3 years or whatever that I was training.
Dayton Mixed Martial Art Group.
Yeah, the Mixed
Yeah.
Martial Arts Group is in Dayton.
Where's it at?
Right beside, like right down from the sports bar. In that
Oh,
in
I know
that
that
strip right
place.
there,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out, dude.
How far is that from here?
That
30 minutes, 45 minutes.
45 minutes, yeah.
No,
okay.
it's Dayton's 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
Somewhere
there's,
around there.
If there's no traffic, it's 30 minutes. But
Yeah.
if there's traffic, it could be 3 fucking hours or something.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah, yeah.
Some idiot got T-boned on 1960.
No
bro.
shit, yeah.
Dude, Dayton gets relentless now, bro. Them roads and golly, it's relentless, dude. And if there's an accident, it's bad.
Yeah.
Think
Oh,
when I played with you at the
it gets
Hideaway,
rough.
there was a wreck.
Right outside of it.
Yeah,
remember?
bro.
Yeah.
When I was stuck in traffic, I was like, dude, I'm like 2 minutes away from this venue, bro. I'm trying to get to this show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the Crawfish Hideaway.
Trying to fucking shred.
Yeah, I'm trying to real talk, dude. I am trying to shred, dude. It's
hilarious.
It's my name for a reason, bro. I love it. I shred.
I want to go book a gig.
I want another. I want
Okay,
to have. I want to have other lead guitar players on this
You
pod.
should. That's another question
They're
that,
weak as-
that
they
maybe
won't
you
come
can
on.
answer is what. So I've always wanted to be a lead player, even before I was an acoustic player. Watching like a acoustic rhythm player or whatever you would call myself. Watching people play lead is like mesmerizing in a way, you know. Like
Thank
just
you,
for
man.
example,
I could
Stevie,
tell.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. Mason's the same way. He always wanted to play lead.
I still do. Like,
And if you can hit the solo just right, you're the same way too. Honestly,
Yeah.
because it's not all the time, but sometimes I'll hit the solo just right, like what you like,
yeah,
and I can see you're just like,
fuck.
yeah. Mason's the same way. If I hit it just right, he'd be like,
If you could give somebody trying to be a lead player advice, what would it be? Starting out just basic level, entry level lead player. I just bought a guitar. What would be your advice?
Quit.
no, yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
Quit while you're ahead, dude. Don't go
buy
down that
junk.
path.
Don't buy junk. Maybe.
Yeah, no,
No,
like
you have to
doesn't
buy
even
junk.
have a guitar.
Like, dude, I'm sitting here and then we're gonna leave and go to Guitar Center. Get
Oh.
my first rig.
At what age?
Play
12.
I would say.
Okay. Well,
I would say
they'll be fine.
I would say whatever your favorite songs are, learn those.
Yeah.
Even if it's rap,
And don't
learn,
take lessons for the first 6
Learn
months.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd put them in lessons immediately.
No, I disagree. I
they're a
say
If
I
they're-
think learn chords and basic knowledge first that you shouldn't pay
Are you
for. I
talking?
guess.
Are you talking about 18-year-old or
No.
12-year-old?
if you're a kid, you should not go to
No.
lessons.
if there was a
kids-
12-year-old that
kids
came to a show and was like,
because then it's going to become like school.
Mr. Shreds,
not gonna
what
like
can
it.
I do to be a good lead guitar player? I just got a guitar last week. Would you be like, I'll get on YouTube, check out this video,
No, bro,
or
this
would you
is
tell
why-
them to buy a book?
This
or
is
what,
why I
what
need
would
a
you do?
fucking course. Because then I can say, yeah, man, go to my website, check out my course for $19.99. I want to do that, bro. Yeah.
Get your mom's
Yeah.
card and
Yeah,
put
go-
it on there. Yeah.
Hey, I take PayPal, V-Bucks,
You can give me
Fortnite.
$20 right now, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm doing that. Real talk. That's
Should,
yeah.
man.
I mean, I would just tell them. I've had kids. Kids never say that to me, but it's almost like I don't think an adult is different. If you're an
Yeah.
adult, but a kid, it's like I never need to tell them like, here's what to do because I feel like there are some kids I've inspired so much that they just go home and start, and I think that's the best. That's how I like. I would go to shows to see, and like I do it the same. You know, kid sees me shred,
Yeah.
and you know I'm like cool, like
Yeah.
I'll go out, like I got a wireless pack. I'll go out with the kids and play with them, and just doing that shit, and then like being like, "Hey, buddy, come here," and like giving them making the fucking shitty ass drummer give them their sticks because I'll be like, "Hey man, give me your drumstick." I'm like, "No, these are my drumsticks." I'm like, "No, give this fucking kid a drumstick," but giving them my picks, and now they got my name on them. It's just, and that I think inspires them because the ones that take on to that, you know, they're gonna go home and this Christmas, I want a V guitar and like Shelby. I bet you know Shelby, one of Sydney's friends. I think she's from Dayton. You might school or maybe she's not. I don't know. But her son, she brought her son to LHB, and she's such a sweet. And the kid was so sweet. But he was like that. I was like giving him pigs.
Yeah. What about equipment wise? Would you tell them to jump right into buying go buy you a damn Strat with a Princeton?
Same thing. I would say, what if you can afford it? Go in there and the first thing, whatever calls to you. If it's this like nylon guitar, this acoustic guitar, and electric, because my daughter, and I think it helped a lot because I put her in lessons because I can't teach.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, it's,
I can't do it.
even if you know how,
there's-
sometimes
and-
you
yeah.
can't
and-
show them how.
I just can't. I can't teach. I'm not that person. I don't do well. So I put her in lessons, and they get nylon because it's easy on their fingers.
Right.
Like, and I was like, but you know, it's the nylon guitar that's lame. So I took her to the music store. And I was like, all right, we're gonna buy you a guitar so you can start doing these lessons. And I got her this nylon, little kids nylon, medium sized nylon, and then she's looking at this. It's an Ibanez, like a kid's shredder Ibanez kind of. But she's staring at that. And I'm like, you like that guitar? She's like, yeah. And I was like, you want it? She's like, yeah. So I bought her the nylon one because for teacher makes her practice with it. But then it was like,
Oh, so she's taking classical lessons?
it's just kids. Their fingers are so soft, like it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
They're just in there learning chords, really.
yeah,
like
the metal
shit like
string.
that.
But the neck is so much wider.
It's
That's what I don't get about it. The neck
Yeah.
is wider. I love
I mean,
it.
they're just like up here like this.
they don't
I
even
guess.
fret.
Like when Cody Johnson plays his, like it sounds fucking.
I
love
love
it.
them. Yeah,
I love it.
Hers is not even bad, but they don't even. They just play like, they'll play like a 3-chord song with E, A, and B. So you
Yeah.
got the open
G, C,
string.
D.
Yeah,
Cowboy chords.
but no, it's just E, A, and B on the open.
That's crazy.
Ding,
Oh,
ding,
open.
ding,
Yeah, yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's
ding,
crazy,
ding.
man.
Yeah, but it was like getting her the cool guitar, like, and I was like, yeah, if you learn what the teacher's telling you, you can put that fucking piece of lame ass in the closet and start shred. Because I got
I'll go get you a Gibson.
Yeah,
honey.
she's got an amp in there and everything, and like she didn't want to practice last night. I was like, you got to practice. We were doing like a little songs in the nylon. I was like, you know what? I was like, play me that song one more time. She played it. I was like, okay, put it down, and I get the electric, her little electric. I like plugged it in, turned it up, and like turned the weird effects on. Just for kids, honestly, all people that want to learn a musical instrument, whatever you can gravitate towards that you naturally like. Because
That's a big thing. Yeah.
as soon as it becomes hard, you're gonna get tired of doing it and put it down. But if you
Yeah.
can, and if you can get that first 6 months in, grind it out, bro, and then it becomes so it's like, and that helped me a lot because I hated learning shit
Fuck.
that I didn't
I
want.
still do, bro. I mean, when I'm learning new songs or whatever I'm learning, like I fucking hate it, dude. I hate it. That's the part of it that I hate.
Yeah, it's more as a guitar player. It's It's like you don't even learn new music. Like you just have to know like the theory,
New
and the
licks,
scales.
patterns and shit, whatever
Well,
you're trying to get into.
Even then, you develop your own licks. Like this.
yeah,
The
definitely.
single that our next single, y'all be on the lookout. I'm tired of myself. Mason Craig and the Gulf Coast Drifters. We were trying to get the solo, and I was trying to just do weird shit, and the Will was like, just play Earl Shred's signature lick. And I was like, do I have? I was like, what are you talking about? And then I started playing it, and I was like, I thought about it, and he was like, yeah, do that thing. It's like, I do have signature licks. Because I played them, and the solo came out fucking great. Like,
Yeah.
the one that's on it now, and I was like, and then because I'm always thinking, like, I don't want to copy anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be as original as possible, and then I'm thinking, like, I guess I could copy myself. Like, that's okay.
Kind of your licks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess it's okay if I copy my licks.
Mm-hmm.
But if I see your hoe ass out in the street playing them, we're going to have a problem. And they're not hard. Anybody can do them. I just thought of them. So,
You can also find them on my course for $19.99. Yeah.
if I see you playing them and you ain't bought my course,
Yeah.
we're gonna have
I'm going to check. I'm just letting you know I'm going to check. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a card reader on deck.
Yeah.
Don't come at me with I don't got cash because I got the card reader.
That's another thing. I've never had that problem. I've never not. I've been to a show, I think one time where like we played the show and like something to do with something they were doing like failed halfway through, and he was like trying to cut the pay short, and I was like, this is not my problem. Like we showed up to play 3 hours, your stuff failed. Like we had house sound or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it went out like an hour and a half in. And they were trying to like pay me half, and I was like, I showed up for the full time. Why am I?
He agreed to use his stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that ain't my problem, big dog.
That's the only time I've ever had an issue as far as pay. I think. I ended up getting paid, but you know, it was
You got to get your money, dude. Fuck
definitely.
that.
Have you had any money issues outside of a artist paying you? Like me, just personally me, like whenever we get done with a show, like the other night, I was like, hey, give me your stuff right now. So while we're standing here, I make sure that you get it just so.
Yeah, no,
you know.
bro. I don't book anything, so I don't have to deal with venues.
It's true, yeah.
And I don't work with people like that.
Yeah.
Nobody. I don't even think I put it out. All this shit I put out constantly that like, just to like nobody's gonna hire me and be that person.
Yeah.
Because I've already put out, like, motherfucker, I'm going to get my money. Like, I'm putting it out right now. If you don't pay me, I'm going to have a problem.
Mhm.
Like, and we're not going to go in the ring and settle it
No.
fair. Like, it's
No.
going to be dirty. Like, as a man who needs money, like, it's like I don't surround myself with, like,
Yeah.
and I never really ask for an amount. I play with people that pay me what they think is fair,
Yeah.
and it just so happens that like when you pay me like when I work with you, you pay me what you think is fair for me,
Yeah.
and that aligns with what I think is fair.
Sure. And there's a lot of gigs where I'm like, hey man, you know, don't take anything from it, but I got this gig over here pays $100. If you're interested, come through. If not, no worries.
Bro, no doubt.
It's not like you're worth $100. It's just this is what I can pay. you know?
No, I mean honesty, like it's fair. That's part of being fair.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
I'm not going to sit here and ask $400 from you. If you're
Oh
gonna,
yeah.
But it's fair.
There's people that
if
do
you
that.
told me you were going to pay me $400 and then you said that,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then that's a whole nother-
That's a problem. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, most of you guys, I mean, y'all would always pay me, but if you
Definitely.
really needed somebody and it wasn't far and I could do it, it's just
Oh yeah.
this whole podcast is you guys. Like
Mhm.
I've said this before too, and I'm sorry it's a broken record, but it's like I'm not like looking, like I'm not calling up labels. Like,
No.
can I have X, Y, all the guys. There's
Yeah.
tons of names. I'm not like I'm wanting like you and Blake and
Yeah.
just
But really, you solely play for Mason. Like 90% of the gigs are Mason.
I play a lot with Chase and I.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing ever since I met those guys. I've been playing. I mean, artistically, creatively, all of my creative focus and like my thoughts about song ideas and writing songs, and that like creation of new art is with Mason,
Mhm.
and that like when Mason comes to me with a song, I take it on as my song.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, a lot of why the album and the single we have now, it's done as well as it has. Like, especially
Definitely.
with very little, like, marketing, just playing show.
Mhm.
Because he's the one out, like, but it's not even just him. It's just, he values my creative input that much. So when
It makes a difference.
yeah,
It makes a difference.
Well, it totally. It's sometimes I have an idea, he makes it better. Sometimes he has an idea and I make it better. It
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
like it's so important. But work like paid shows as as an entertainer,
Mhm.
it's probably it's like 50-50 Chase and I.
Mason.
Because yeah, I mean like my Texas Tickler tour that I did was I just did the first night with Mason and Lubbock,
Mhm.
and then I did San Antonio Waco with Chase and Light.
So what are they? What is that band? Is that
Have you
country band?
You
or-
haven't. They're streaming. When we get done with this, I'll show you their song. Yeah, they're a country band, but they're
Okay.
um
Any local artist or no? That I would know. Maybe.
yeah they're no you wouldn't know. They're from Katy,
Okay, no, I wouldn't.
but they won. They just went to Nashville and won some award. And they're like plugged into the scene big time.
Yeah.
They have the single "Fire" is a great song. My favorite song. They only have 3. Like they're pretty new.
Mhm.
I don't think they're new, but like the whole like professional musician, they're
Right.
maybe a year in. But they're dude. I didn't know what to expect when I met them. Met them off Instagram. Said I need a lead guitar player, and they're really cool. They're all Hispanic.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Dude.
And so I'm the only one. It's like cool when I play with them because I'm like the white guy, and they
Yeah.
call me Earl. I don't even think they know my real name because they call me Earl. Like for real, they say like on the mic, and but they love the lead singer. He sounds just like Jason Aldean,
Oh, really?
and they're like real high
Yeah.
energy. Like all of our shows are like smoke. We have smoke machines and lights.
Damn.
Like they got a manager, and he
So maybe
coordinates.
some good paying gigs. then,
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, they're decent, yeah.
Yeah.
But they have good gigs, but they work real hard. Like,
Yeah.
but it's like real like if the weather's nice. Like I'm real cool with Anthony. His nickname is the Money Shot, the official Money Shot, bro. But he's the drummer, bro, and he wears he goes shirtless with just a black leather vest and his kick, dude. He's an amazing drummer. I GoPro'd his drum solo from Saturday. It's pretty fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the show vlog. I posted the show vlog today, but I didn't want to put his drum solo in it because it was already at like 8 minutes. I think I'm just gonna clip his drum solo, dude.
So if you wanted to record a show live, is that something that you think you could do? Like if Mason was like, I want to record this set,
You'd have
what
to
do you-
get it
what do
out
you
of the
want-
mix.
what do you-
mics,
what do-
vocally, everything.
So you want the audio and the video?
Just, I mean, even just audio. You know how people will release like a live album?
Yeah, it could be done.
That's-
It's difficult.
it
You
sounds
just need to bring your
crazy difficult.
laptop. No,
Yeah.
you just need the Scarlett, and then
No.
you just need to go out from the soundboard.
But do you want to make a
Mm.
statement
and
with
make
it?
multiple
What's that?
tracks?
Would you want to make a statement with it, or you just want it for something to have?
I don't know. I've thought about doing it just so I could have like, if I wanted to clip one song out of it, and like maybe do, post it or, you know what I'm saying? Like
Here-
I've thought about doing
I
it.
could tell you how to do it.
Here's
but
how,
I don't have
no,
the equipment.
Well, in the music business industry, the live album, it's because you could just take any mix. You can take any show you play. You can just take the main left and right out and record that.
Right. Yeah.
But that will never.
you want individual
You'll
tracks.
you'll never have like as an art piece, like as a
Mhm.
live album. You can hopefully gain streaming from.
Mhm.
The venue matters.
hmm
You
Mhm.
usually the professional artists usually book 3 days in a row at the same venue.
Yeah.
so they can get 3 takes.
3 takes. Yeah. Just like a comedian or anything.
Yeah, the mics are very important. The mix and mastering is very important. The mic play. One of the most important things in a live album is crowd mic placement and then crowd mixing. Because
Yeah.
usually they'll have a crowd mic and then you have to have the mixer like by the second delete all the crowd noise when the band's playing.
Mhm.
And then when the band pauses, boost that shit up, mix it in.
Yeah.
And so like as an art piece that you could release,
Mm-hmm.
I could do it. It would just take lots of planning.
Be tough. Yeah.
It wouldn't be harder than doing fucking this. But you just have to plan it. But if you just wanted to record any show, you could.
That's what I'm, and,
Yeah.
and basically that, like, if I wanted to get like a on stage recording of me playing, like I said, I got I told you earlier, me and Shane wrote one for me called "She's Got It All." It's gonna be I'm really excited about that too.
But if you're
going
gonna
to
do it, it's worth doing it good. I'm telling you.
Yeah, definitely.
But like an outdoors best, like we could do it at LHP. And if
That's what I'm saying.
record it
I mean,
live
I
and
may,
film it.
I may, you know,
I got you, bro.
if we could make it line up, I could get a couple songs.
I can make you a music video now. Honestly, if I'll do that for money, and
just do
it'll
a
be a lot
live
less than
video.
anybody else. Just pay me for my time.
Yeah.
Because I got the.
Because I'll come help you do it too.
Because I could set 2 angles. I could set 4 angles up. Because I got 2 iPhones, 2 GoPros, 4 permanent angles,
And then a moving camera.
and then I'll move in and do moving shots with my
definitely.
not because I have 2 I have 2 GoPro 8s.
Even to get them as promo videos for anything, like it would be
Dude,
badass,
you
man.
won't believe how much they help me, bro.
Yeah.
I tell artists now, they're like, I had a conversation with the artist the other day. In my opinion, nothing's worth it but video now. Like
Yeah.
flyers, text, doesn't fucking matter.
No.
People don't care about pictures. Pro pictures, all they
Yeah.
want is fucking video.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's where the podcast helps me because it's like, if I record them at 4K, I got 2 fucking hours and all I need is a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I got content for months, dude. That's why.
Clip everything.
Yeah, like if you, I think I'm 4 podcasts behind that I haven't even clipped.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think today I released a clip of Logan's that with the one I did with Logan, and it's only the 2nd clip because it's like I'm not gonna skip you and you deserve, and it's like
Yeah.
and I'll go back and listen to some of these podcasts, and I'm like, dude, this is gold. Like, sorry for the new shit, because I always the audio always release as fast as possible,
Yeah.
so that you can get it out.
When will this will come out in a couple weeks or something?
No, probably like tomorrow.
I released
Oh shit.
midnight, and I got 2. I bet
like 3 days.
Friday this weekend.
The video and everything?
Probably I'll do a clip.
Jeez.
Actually, I don't know.
On it, huh?
I probably could because I'm getting real fast with I just upgraded my entire editing station. I got a MacBook, and dude, I've been grinding out Adobe Premiere, which is the first podcast I used like a free video editor.
Yeah.
Trash.
Probably takes some time. Yeah.
It just doesn't. It's trash.
Yeah.
and on a laptop. So I bought a cheap video editor, $50 one, trash, on a fucking laptop. I was like, and then, oh, bro, I think I was at episode 9, and I was editing Moses' episode, and the fucking I have it on an external hard drive. All of the previous, everything on this little hard drive over there starts to make squeak, and like shit's not loading. And I'm like, I didn't even think, like, because I just been doing podcasts, putting them on this hard drive I bought weeks ago. I didn't even think, like, if this bitch breaks, I'm going to lose my entire
Everything.
work. So I was like, whatever. I started the business for a reason, expensed it, bought a laptop, like 12 terabyte external shit and pro. So you buy the pro shit, and then it's like, oh, there's a huge learning curve.
Yeah.
And that's the past 2 weeks, just been grinding out. But now I know it's like, I've almost got them. So I'll probably have a clip.
It's badass.
You want me to send them to you?
Sure.
Well, I don't. I should stop saying that because I can't. They're like 2 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Because I want to send them to people, but then I export
You could put them in
and I'm like,
Dropbox.
Yeah. You could Dropbox them, but
Yeah. You can
I
Dropbox
guess
the audio.
we need to make a shared Dropbox,
Okay.
and we'll just title it the guest name, and then upload the clips. Because I don't know shit.
We have a bunch
bro.
to send to people.
Because when I was doing it on Boo Boo, I was just like texting my buddies.
well, I mean, like I've seen some of your other clips, and like they're
Or just
badass, man.
Dropbox the clips.
Yeah,
They're
thank
cool.
you. Hey, thank you, man. I really work hard at them, and I think all the guys that I have on deserve it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what we deserve.
Mhm.
That's most of the podcasts. Like when you come on, I did this because like I deserve this for my work, and then like all the dudes that have come on, I know that are you're successful, but you're not like plugged into the system.
No, definitely not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like just because you're not plugged in with these guys doesn't mean me or you don't fucking deserve to have high quality promo. Like,
No, for sure.
Yeah.
and I'm thinking I'm leaning towards starting a label of some kind. I think I'd be good at it, and I think people deserve it. It's
Yeah,
just
because
work.
me and Pat are doing a talent management company.
Yeah, with him, it's just it's like me and him, and it's really me and him are just
Mm-hmm.
doing this.
Yeah.
He manages me, and then he does his own stuff, and it's just I don't know work, just fucking work.
man.
You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this.
Yeah,
You can answer it.
what time is it? Like, let me give me the time.
10.
10? Yeah, give me a question, then we'll wrap it up.
Cool. Sounds good. This will be a good question to end on. May ruffle some feathers. Okay.
Oh, I'm peacocking right now. all
Peacocking.
right?
Yeah. Okay, so
Get up here, please.
you can and you can include your group
Thank you, bro.
if you want. Totally up to you. Okay.
Yeah, what?
So it's gonna maybe ruffle some feathers.
I don't care.
Mason's like,
bro.
"Fuck you, Dalton. We better be at the top." So I want to know what you in just personal opinion. Everybody has a different opinion or whatever. Who is, if you had to do top 5 of people that, even if you haven't worked with them, maybe just heard them sing, heard them play or whatever. Give me your top 5 around this area. I'm gonna say Houston to just where Houston area that plays the same venues that we play.
Singer or band?
Just act.
No, that's
I'm gonna
different.
go
Has
with
the
singer,
best act.
Singer,
frontman.
Frontman. Let me run through it.
Based on
I gotta
talent in general.
I gotta say Mason. I have to say Mason number 1. Not just because I'm dick riding him. He is
Yeah.
just an incredibly talented.
He is.
But he's older.
Definitely talented.
He's my age, so he has got experience.
Yeah.
And
Mason's a badass.
as a caveat, age is a factor. Like you could be here now
1,000%.
in 5 years.
It's like
but
Cody
Mason,
Johnson. He didn't make it until he was.
I probably
Perfect
made,
example.
probably Mason, Brandon second. Just overall, right?
Yeah.
Brandon is
Yeah.
really good.
Brandon's cool. Brandon's
He's
cool
a
as fuck.
he's
Yeah.
a entertainer.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. You third, and then Blake. You and Blake have switched it up because Blake has been as a singer. Blake's been impressing, but as just a awesome entertainer singer, you're third, and that could change. But yeah, it'd probably be.
Shoot, I
And then
don't even
Blake.
know. I don't even have to be on the list.
No, you are. Dawson is up there.
Dawson's fucking phenomenal, man.
It probably top 5 is Mason, Brandon, you, Blake. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be number 5? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, probably. I don't know, Dawson maybe.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, no, Justin Taylor. Just kidding. Yeah.
Justin Taylor.
But he's not.
Yeah.
You know who he is?
Yeah.
He was on the podcast Monday.
I know Justin.
JT and the Blacktops.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
I've known
I
him
just
for a
messed
while.
him. I just met him. That's why I didn't think. But probably Justin Taylor.
Yeah, he's talented.
Oh, yeah. But I would say Brandon McLeod, but he's not in the same scene.
No, he's not in the same scene.
Pure talent, Houston.
Yeah.
Pure talent. He's the best.
Yeah. At pure like, not include any
He's,
genre.
he's in like the nationals.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
any genre and just talent in Houston. It's probably Brandon McLeod. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the best.
he put,
Country
he
or-
does he does metal.
Oh,
well, he
like-
does metal, but he does everything.
It's like new metal, like Deftones, Tool, new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But then like his old stuff is all like funk blues.
Oh,
and,
it's amazing.
Like it's
Yeah, I
so
forgot,
good.
dude.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
well, that's what
I'll show you later.
He does a lot. He's in a metal band now, and does like metal YouTube covers. Most of it's like really great,
Yeah.
but metal. And
Well,
I
he
thought,
does these clone covers
Yeah.
where the way he edits the video, it's him playing all
Yeah, he
4
plays
instruments, or
literally-
5 instruments because he sings too.
literally plays everything. But I was like, that's cool. That's a lot of talent. And then this
Yeah.
motherfucker's, he's like, he's had 2 other albums that are like blues funk. I was like, really? Show
Yeah.
me it. They're fucking amazing.
He's got 2. Well, he's got 1 EP of like I think it's 4 or
Masters.
5 songs, and then 1 full length album, and he did it at his grandma's house in
Yeah,
Lafayette.
he does it all
Jeez.
himself,
He just
bro.
all these extra mattresses and stuff, put it up for baffling. Like
Truly an
Yeah,
amazing.
built a studio in
It's
his
awesome.
grandma's
Yeah,
house.
he was the first band I had on this podcast,
Mhm.
and I didn't know him. And then he said all this shit, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Everybody says they're fucking great.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
the podcast with him, listened to him, start checking him out, and I was like, this dude is fucking
Yeah.
skilled. And then I'm asking him on the podcast, like, so you mix this, yeah. You master this, yeah. You release them. It's like, who runs Pro Tools? Me. It's like, plays the keyboard, the drums, the bass, the guitar, and
All of
synth.
it.
Just a freak.
All to professional caliber. Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
play like, he's not like a guitar player and he like kind of plays the keyboards, kind of plays the drum. He plays every single one of them the same quality,
Jeez.
dude. And you can see it when you talk to him. Like, there's a lot of shit. When I
Sure.
met him, there's a
Yeah, I
lot of
bet.
shit going on in his brain. And he's thinking like, but talent, there may be somebody I haven't met,
Mhm.
like, but just meeting people. But in our scene, that's the list. But Brandon goes up there. But country music, I put y'all above regional people too. I ain't meet very many regional acts that are like famous that I even like. That I'd put
Yeah.
above Mason, you, and Brandon. Not very few. Little like, I'm not even gonna say the names, but you know who they are. Like,
Yeah,
the
we know.
the traveling
Yeah, we
guys.
know.
Like, and then
There's a bunch of guys in Austin though that are of that caliber.
Oh yeah.
Hayden Woolen, you know,
Yeah,
him,
Hayden's
right?
cool, man.
good.
He's
He
good.
was on last
He's
night.
really good.
He told me he drove all the way to Arkansas with him and Blake and Brandon Smith. Sound checked for 4 hours, and they
Yeah.
didn't let him play.
Insane.
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 And he was telling me this, and Hayden is so nice. Like,
He's cool.
And he was saying it like more like he was just bummed out. And then I was like, wait, because he didn't say the artist name. I was like, who the fuck did this? And he told me them, and I started putting him on blast. He's looking at me like, kind of not like he cares, but like he's just like, oh, you're gonna put him on. It's like, bro, I'm gonna put this. Do not do that. You make a man. You can't even let the motherfucker get on stage for 30 minutes with an acoustic.
Yeah.
How sad, bro.
Pretty fucked up.
That's fucked up, dude. They're scrubs. Y'all are all better than them. But
Yeah.
what do you, is that? That's a good list.
Yeah.
What do you? I mean,
It's your opinion, man.
yeah. Who do you think? Who's number one of you?
I'm
You?
not. No, definitely not me, man. I'm not even on that list.
Yeah, I'll put.
I'm just.
If you ask me best guitar players, I'd say me.
for sure.
I'd say Dave Scher.
You mean Earl Shreds? That's a
No.
weird way to say Earl Shreds, bro.
No,
I would say
Dave Scher.
Chip would be at one of the close to the top of
Dude,
my
I
list.
Sleep on Chip.
Who's Chip?
Fuck, you're right. He might have to be in the list. I'm sorry, Chip. I haven't seen him in months. Yeah, he is amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Musician wise, Chip would
Yeah,
be Chip would be close to the top. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, he's kind of in Brandon McLeod territory in that.
Oh, really? Is he from here?
He can do
yeah,
it. Yeah.
Well, is he from here?
Oh yeah. Like
I thought he's from
Crosby,
Is he from Crosby? I thought he
Mhm.
was Baytown.
somewhere around there.
So yeah, East Texas. But yeah, he's his ability to play the acoustic guitar is a little unusual to me. You know,
It's amazing.
it's kind of
It's
amazing.
mesmerizing. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, when we first met, and I kind of got in the scene because a lot of y'all been in this scene for a lot longer than I have. I just fucking swooped in, just straight left the,
When did you?
just straight swooped in
When did you start?
4 years ago probably,
Oh, really?
and people like kind of thought like it was gonna be a competition between me and Chip, like guitar player. Maybe even he did. I'll say even a little bit. I'm like, what you do and what I do are completely different things. And
Way different.
Yeah.
He's a lead player. Duke and shred.
Yeah.
Is he a blues guy?
Yeah, kind of.
But
yeah,
like
that kind of category a
but
little bit.
but big band, think big band like jazz influence.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's got all like the cool, like real cool like jazzy licks,
Mm.
and he
Mhm.
plays incredibly fast.
Where does he play at?
Everywhere. O'Neill's, LHB.
Same place we do.
Everywhere.
We
Yeah.
gotta go see him.
Yeah.
Do you have any shows on the books? Anything?
Man, I've been took a good little break on booking. I got some stuff. I'm at LHB December 10th.
December 10th. Yeah, y'all
It's
check
next
out us
Saturday, I think. But
next
yeah.
Saturday with the band or just you.
Acoustic duo.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just do some jamming, man. I got a single that's gonna be coming out hopefully before the end of the year. It's called Broken Picture.
Ooh,
and,
come back on to promote it. Like,
For sure.
yeah, you're down to come back on.
Yeah.
Let's do like if we can do the week of that it releases. What day do you think you release it?
No idea. I talked to you about it a little bit earlier, but
Yeah.
not sure yet. Still up in smoke, but
Well, if you release it like on Friday,
Yeah.
like come do the podcast on Monday.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Just make sure it's like 5 days before.
Mhm.
That's the perfect time.
Yeah.
Just come back on
And then do it the day of.
nah. I'm not big enough for the most benefit you'll get is a week
Yeah.
because I don't have like most traction I get is like a couple days in. Like
Yeah.
I'm not huge enough to get like thousands at the time.
Yeah.
So come a week before, and the people that take their time to listen to it, they listen to it. But I think it really helped Blake. He came on like a couple days before his single party. His single came out, and were you there? You weren't there. Yeah, it was packed at fucking Rowdy Bucks, dude.
Yeah.
It looked like a great night, and his video. I need to do another clip. Like I only clipped his performance, and it did really well. I'm not going to take credit for it, but I definitely helped him and want to help him. I don't know, probably like 2 people maybe seen it, but if I can help just one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
2 people.
Like I'm not taking credit for it, but I just want to spread the word, the good word, you know.
So do you play out of town at all?
Sometimes, not much,
Really?
but yeah, sometimes I'll go up to New Braunfels and play some shows.
Okay. Anything out of state?
No,
He could.
Stay
He
around
just
here.
doesn't
Probably
want.
could.
Yeah.
just I'm a homebody, man.
Dude, this got Spotify numbers that would make all of us look like fucking He's got huge numbers on Spotify, bro.
It's all luck, man.
No, they're good songs.
Fell into an algorithm.
Yeah, they're great songs.
Hey, I mean,
Broken Picture.
if it works, it works.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could go play
whatever gets asses in the seats.
Yeah.
Asses in the Seats. All right, well, we're going to get out of here.
That's the name
What?
of the episode.
Asses in the Seats?
Asses in the seats.
Yeah, my ass in this seat. Love y'all. Thank you, Austin.
Yeah.
Same shit. Check out the merch store and follow me. I love you so much. Brady, got anything to say? You smell nice or something?
Yeah, I smell nice.
Wow. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Sorry Sydney Shred's going to be here. Next time you come on, Sydney's going to come. She'd love to talk to you.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Love y'all. Bye.